I heard the dagger cutting flesh before the screen. A lullaby cut from fever dreams. My life was ripped apart, broken heart, or so it seems. Made a slave just to appease. Trying to stop that bleeding right, but it don't dance in perfect time when God sees blood upon those cobblestones. But I did nothing wrong, and you think I did something I don't wanna hold back. Baby, you should know that haters really don't like you, but I ain't everyone. And I swear to God, I did nothing wrong. But I was caught outside my job. That's when I heard God shout, stop it. Now I know I'm better keeping to my own. And if the way I stood over spilled blood, no darling, I've gone and fought myself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, yeah, at least I've got some help. Jesse's wrapped in chains of Asmodeus clergy. Friends say no and just cast sanctuary. His flesh was ripped apart at the start, but he fled in need. Got away, made escape, but he ain't free. Tried to excuse paying debts and fines, but death don't dance in perfect time when God sees blood upon those cobblestones. He did everything wrong, cause yes, he did do something, yeah, he should hold back. Maybe you should know that haters really don't like you, but I ain't never one. And I swear to God, I did nothing wrong. But I was caught outside my job. That's when I heard the God shout, stop it. Now I know I'm better keeping to my own. Of the way I stood over spilled blood. Oh darling, I've gone and fought myself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you can go and fuck yourself. For all the times that you made me feel small, I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? Cause if you like the way you love them much, darling, think I've gone and fucked myself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, yeah, at least I've got some help. Cause of the way that I stood over spilled blood, darling, I've gone and fucked myself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, yeah, I've got some help.
Greetings, travelers of the burning sands and seekers of ancient doom. Before we begin this episode, we have a quick but important announcement. Due to unforeseen technical difficulties during the recording of Sands of Doom Episode 4, the opening segment of this session is missing. Additionally, you may notice glitches and dropouts and moments of unclear dialogue. Despite these issues, we've done our best to preserve the spirit, character interactions, and narrative flow of the game. With that said, please enjoy this cursed and dusty installment of Sands of Doom Episode 4.
If you give me a little bit of time today, I may actually get something out of it. Not sure.
Alrighty then. I was about to crash out our money and get you your half and some magic and for some potions.
Oh, well,
And after that, I can grant your wish of getting loads of money.
I would not be against that. Indeed.
Very well.
Anyways, Raphael, I just kind of look at stop halfway through, right before we get to the shop. I just kind of look at stop and turn around and look at Raphael and just ask. Yeah, like I just like call him. So as he answers with yeah, I just basically just rummage through my satchel and go like, oh here, I examined your spell scroll, your spell scroll, right? Your scroll. It was an interesting reading, and whatever this thing is talking about, it sounded real. Now, what were you saying you were looking this for?
I'll just voice him. Might as well.
It's okay. No, I'm just I kind of like I kind of okay. G-bot, their mouth. I can actually roleplay for him if needed. I just didn't thought that yeah was needed. Because that would have been funny, but like yeah.
But he was asking
Repeat
crap.
question. So wait, what question? I didn't say a question. I gave you the scroll, and oh yeah, no, actually yes. I basically ask you for what are you looking for on this? Like what purpose is this scroll for?
The scroll is the scroll of the Anubian heart, what we mentioned last session, right?
Yes. Well, right now it's nothing but a faint hope.
Yep.
As you say that, I
Well done.
just basically hand you the this scroll, and it's just like, well,
Hold up.
whatever, no problem. Whatever this
Discord
is.
just stopped letting me hear audio.
Jesus Christ, what is going on today? I've been having 2 sessions where nothing fucking works. That's crazy.
Yota, which god did you anger?
I don't know. I guess having bad rolls constantly on Roll20 was not good enough. I actually need to just have like bad sessions from now on.
Not again.
That's crazy.
Discord, why?
What exactly the problem?
I'm gonna send him a sign. I'm gonna like throw him a rocket launcher on his window. Give me a second. We can hear you though.
Yeah.
Like crystal clear.
There we go. Sorry about that. For some reason,
wow,
my audio. Yeah, for some reason. No, you didn't do. Yeah. Yeah. No. You didn't do anything. That was on my end as I was working on it. But yes. Sorry about that. As you're continuing walking through the bazaar, presumably having this conversation, speaking about that faint hope, you see in the distance, as you're approaching a shop that is overtaken by vegetation, covered with vines and various plant life, beautiful arrays of flowers of all sorts, from night orchids to birds of paradise, even some elephant ears and otherwise, all seeming to explode out of this one particular shop, overtaking much of the ground in front of it for a solid foot. You can see, in not too far ahead of you, right before the shop itself, a figure of what looks to be draconic origin, a dragonborn from what it looks like, covered in that of golden scales. Linker, would you like to introduce what your character looks like as he's currently arguing with a figure dressed in black, holding upon the hellish sigil of Asmodeus? As currently there is a rather heated argument going on between the two of them, drawing many bystanders to both listen in, some to watch, others just taking a quick glance as they continue through the busy bazaars. But you can tell that 2 guards are certainly taking a keen interest in the current events, watching with quite the keen eye at the current moment.
Should we pay attention to this spectacle, or
Let
should we
Linker
just walk?
let Linker describe his character before y'all get all too excited.
Oh, sorry, I
Let's-
didn't hear the question. My bad.
I'm very circle to describe it.
What?
Trying to find the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, no pressure, dude. We're waiting.
Wow, that's helpful, man. You to put him on blast.
Wow.
Um, I I and I can only tell you it's like human dragon looking with some uh, I I'm sorry.
That's no reason to apologize, man. As you see a golden dragonborn, definitely showing his heritage. A golden frill going past his head, his skin lustrous, even in that of the relatively dull light within the bazaar itself, mostly lit from a variety of different, not cauldrons, that's the wrong word, braziers and torches. Even while the sun itself is perforated for you, reflected by many mirrors, providing natural light, it provides a steady orange glow that seems to flicker across his form, dressed in white, resplendent in regalia of a priest of some sort, one that you would not recognize, many of you would not recognize, as the one dressed in black. Well, I understand your predilections, priest. We are judges of Asmodeus's will. It does not mean that we are evil, as much as your gods has pushed forward that narrative. Though I shouldn't think much better of it from someone so resplendent as you.
That's your cue, I believe.
Yep.
What?
The character was talking to you, Linker. Did you hear anything that he said?
Right.
I mean I heard, but I'm not sure I understand the everything.
He was basically saying that. Can you repeat it, DM? Just basically, so I don't misunderstood anything.
Yes, as to repeat without the accent or anything, he's essentially accusing you of pinning Asmodeus to be an evil and corruptive in this place, to be one that is of hellish origin and not worthy of such worship. While he, on the other hand, has put forward that they are the judges of Asmodeus' will, the arbitrators of laws, not that of merely devil's spawn that have been corrupted by the hells.
Okay, Linker, do you understand now? Okay. Actually, give me a second, DM. Please continue with anything. Linker, join me in lounge.
Okay.
All right. All right. So until they finish that, should we just get?
I was gonna say I
no.
was gonna switch to Asmo. In all honesty, I feel
Yeah,
like this.
that's-
I'm
Yeah.
getting a bad feeling from all this.
Yeah,
I mean-
I have a bad feeling about this. But Esmo,
Yes.
tell me, what kind of song do you have?
Can you guys actually hear me?
Carry on.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
if not, just send me the entire thing and I'll find the audio myself and play it through.
No, but you can actually hear me now.
I'd hate
though,
for all
right?
your hard work not to
Hello?
get put to use.
Can you hear me? Fuck. What's going on?
Esmo.
Okay, one
He's
second.
dead.
Oh
Oh,
no, we cannot hear him.
Not
no.
again.
Hello, 1 2 1 2. Check. Oh, fuck.
Oh God.
God damn it.
I'm gonna be dead honest. If things keep going a little foobar such as this,
I can hear you.
I don't have
Yeah.
we might want to redo this session. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm finally out.
And just as he
Okay.
joins,
here.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna be the case. I'm just worried about
You
how
can get.
everything's gonna go. So you can't. So are you having an issue? Did you change audio devices so that we can't hear you?
Hello, 1 2.
Yeah,
Check.
Because we can't hear you at all. We're not seeing the green glow. I can't. respond back to any questions.
I see. Out. A3. Hello? 1, 2.
You're
Oh,
really
now.
quiet, but we can hear you.
Oh, that's the wrong
Yeah.
mic. Hold on.
There we go.
This one.
we
Hello.
hear
1,
you.
2.
Quiet.
Check. Hello. 1,
Okay.
2.
Yep, you're good.
Much
Now you're good.
Holy fuck, man. It's a massive noise,
This'll-
all this shit, man. Okay, if I play the
Okay.
thing, can you hear it now? Can you hear any music? No?
Try it. No.
No. Alright, okay. Okay, I mean, well, I could just do it live, but I mean, I didn't want to blast your ears, which is why I recorded
That was
it.
fine. We accepted our fate from the moment that we knew there was gonna be a bard in the party that can actually sing. I accepted this readily. I was excited for it.
Okay, alright, let me go to the page, because I wasn't expecting to do it live, but let's try it. Is it here? Yes. Really long down. Okay, track list of the album. Okay. Woof. Cradle me in soot and flame, born with no face and no name. Mother wept and father fled. Learn to sing instead of beg. I was dropped from the red fan cradle, dragged myself up as soon I was able. I was dropped from the red fan cradle, dragged myself up as soon I was able. There you go.
Ah, nice.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, wow. Yep.
So, what should I roll? Hey!
Roll me a performance check with advantage. That you've certainly earned that.
Sweet.
I missed the fucking show. I am.
Yep.
Yep.
I said 20.
I hate my life.
I'll do it again at some point. I've got more songs.
Yes, please. I need that.
Yep. As many find it a bit odd. You know, you were essentially what looked like a tiny lizard folk, but as you bring your instrument to bear and raise your voice to an octave many were not prepared for, singing with such fluency that you actually draw quite a crowd. Over 30 to maybe 42 different individuals of all sorts of walks of life, from those of beggars to those of the middle class, and even a few highborn are drawn by your majestic song. As you finish your performance, a barrage of claps and affirmation for your talents from many of them, as over the next moment or so, a few do pass you some coin. You do gain 26 gold pieces, 5 silver, and 2 copper.
Wow. He's nodding. Sorry, can you just repeat that? Because I didn't have my inventory up as you said it. Just one quick more time.
26 gold pieces,
Yep.
5 silver, 2 copper.
Wicked.
Thank you very much. I'm really glad I didn't fuck up.
You get a barrage of chuckles from the crowd itself. Many, oh, that was amazing. Do hope to hear you again. You definitely provided a bit more life to this place, though I guess it's already as lively as ever. Just a little bit more spice to it, one may put.
He nods and bows.
Over the next couple minutes, the crowd itself does begin to disperse as you find yourself free to go upon your way after your small little impromptu performance.
Yeah, I would like to kind of like just kind of weave my way into the crowd and just kind of do like the kind of tap someone on the shoulder and kind of take their hat and do the whole change my appearance stealthily as I move through the crowd. I don't know. I just like practicing it basically.
Okay, he's trying to like take a hat with you, so
Like-
sleight of hand.
Like stealthing in urban scenarios.
oh,
basically.
stealthing. Okay, roll me a stealth check then.
Cool. That's a 20.
Yep. As you go to tap upon the shoulder of what looks to be a dwarf, you move past, as he looks over his left shoulder, as your form is already changed, as within a blink of an eye, you're suddenly a different person, as your form is disguised by your own arcane magic, allowing you to slip away easily into the crowds, unnoticed and unseen by pretty much everyone. So roll me a perception check.
Yes. And it's not in sunlight, right? So I can roll
No,
straight.
no,
roll.
you are not in sunlight. Yeah, you're not in sunlight. Technically, you are not getting your sunlight sensitivity trait.
19.
Oh, okay. You do notice someone else noticed you, though. Watching you, tracking you, ever since you performed that disguise self. As you look behind, you see a figure that you can only really see the eyes of. Two piercing blue eyes. Not that of the coloration that you'd expect, but of actual jewels. Like someone took two beautiful pieces of lapis lazuli and replaced what looks to be a humanoid of some sort's eyes with it. They seem to gleam in the dark alley that they watch from you, and as soon as they notice, you see them close their eyes and disappear into the shadow.
Okay. I note that. And I kind of would like to keep an eye on my guys and see if I can see where they are. And then probably just keep a lookout for any kind of cool little instruments or kind of bardic-like knickknacks and stuff. I'm just browsing, really, just like going shopping, but not making a scene because...
I'm sorry about that. Did not mean to interrupt you, but roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, all good. 15. On fire.
All right. There's definitely a few interesting instruments. Some instruments you haven't even seen before. The most expensive being what looks to be a well-maintained hurdy-gurdy made out of what looks to be very strong. Not oak. You can tell by just how the wood is. It's definitely of harder quality. Something expensive, what it seems to be, though. But it is dyed a beautiful red, trimmed in gold, and upon it, it has silver keys connected to the wheel itself that seems to turn depicting a scene of beautiful nymphs at play. The lines themselves being intricately carved and strung into it itself seem to also be magical, as you notice that where there should be metal wires, instead there is a soft, almost what looks like captured moonlight that goes across it, connecting to either spool.
Very cool. I say to the store owner,
excuse me, but how much is this? It looks really nice. I would like it for me, not a present for my wife.
You have a what?
Well, certainly an interesting way of saying it. Names first, my apologies. I'm a gym map. As you see, the figure that turns to you is actually something you did not expect. It's what looks to be a dark elf. Her skin is almost a soft lavender, pure silver hair running down to her, probably to her mid-thigh, and a silver headdress placed upon her head with what looks to be a crescent moon hanging right above her temples. Her lack of eyes being her most striking characteristic. As she looks at you, unfortunately, it seems that she has, you can see like the features of a person like looking at you, but as she opens her eyes, they're empty sockets. There is nothing in there. It's as if her eyeballs were plucked from her head.
okay. It's probably a little bit shocking, but in comparison to some of the things that he's seen, he's just kind of like, okay. Yeah, everyone's weird. And then,
Yes, so I have some gold in my pockets, but I would rather pay a little, not a locket.
Well, she kind of looks into you. It's honestly quite a weird feeling, as she's tracking your eyes as if she's making eye contact with you the entire time. The small chuckle followed by a pursing of her lips as she places a single finger at the bottom of her lower lip. Let me think about it. The price for this object's normally around 500. But how much do you have to trade?
Well, I'll probably have the exact price, but if I paid that much, it wouldn't feel so nice.
Well then. How... Convince me of something then. I'm certainly a bit more generous than most, and... Well, I'd hate to see someone so... driven... not be given the proper tools.
I will put 300 gold on the table straight away, and then I'll put another 33, but place the 33 out ever so slowly. Yeah. As I place the last one down, I'll be like,
There you go. That's 333. That's 3 of my favorite number, like 3 of me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Q. It's a 16.
So you look back up. Certainly one for rhyme, I see. Let me bless you with this item for me. Well, from me, I guess. I certainly have no such talent for it. As she gently takes the gold from the table and passes it to you.
Oh,
You have
Go on.
you've gotten your hands on the rare item known as Midnight's Wheel.
Ooh.
It counts as a +1 magical a +1 magic hurdy-gurdy instrument for spellcasting and your spellcasting bonus and to hit rolls. So
Is
and
it?
it has other properties that you cannot tell.
Hypothetically speaking, so this is a drow that has like an instrument theme shop, and it has something to do with moons. Did I get all of that right?
Indeed.
Holy shit! I need to talk with this lady. If I am correct in something, I am actually gonna geek out. Holy fuck! I have a theory. I have a game theory. I need to talk with this lady afterwards. Or I could just ask hypothetically. Can you tell me this, DM? Is she like a worshiper of Elistra, or whatever the name is?
You wouldn't know. You're unfortunately not there to roll the religion check you need.
I know.
It was my first thought.
Actively killing me. If it is, I'm actually gonna fucking scream. Holy shit.
Yeah, she once again, this is a rare item. You don't know what it does. I will say this. You only know that it's a plus. You just know off rip that it's a +1 item.
Okay, so it adds +1 to spells, saves, and modifier.
And to hit rolls. Yep.
Okay.
It's just a straight +1 to both.
Cool. Sweet. So +6 and 14 now. Cool. And it's not in D&D Beyond, is it? This is something that's separate?
No, this is a custom item. Just essentially counted as a.
Cool.
Just counted for the Midnight Wheel. Currently just straight +1 because that's all you know for the time being, unless you wish to attune to the item.
Yeah.
But I will say that you can only attune to this item at midnight.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. I will lovingly hold my new toy and smile and nod graciously, and then look at them, go to leave, then look at them again and say,
the way you track me without any eyes is kind of disconcerting and a big surprise. I'm sorry if that seems kind of rude, but to be honest, from the beginning I've been wanting to ask you.
You'd see a look of surprise actually cross her face. Oh, you can see that. Someone's definitely more than he seems, then. As everyone else can merely see 2 pools of silver. But I guess you can see through my illusion.
Oh,
What does that even mean? What?
yes. I did not see any eyes. That was my surprise. Woo!
Well, that's certainly interesting. I guess the Matron of Song has something for you, then. It seems that my decision to give you that item is correct. Please, come see me again sometime. I will see you at the dance of the next moon. Stay
Ooh.
safe out there, little pilgrims.
And you.
As you go to say something else, she blinks, which is weird. Once again, she has no eyes, so it's almost as if two blackened voids are covered with a sheet of lavender, as the whole area seems to warble for a moment, and you find yourself in a different place within the bazaar. And you have no idea how you got there.
Holy shit, my favorite goddess is in the game! Let's go!
Alright.
I'm so happy.
You essentially find yourself just somewhere in the bazaar. You have no idea how you got here. You're just standing in the middle of the street with a brand new hurdy-gurdy in your hands.
Epic. I will sit there smiling to myself for some time and probably go and find some coffee or some kind of hot drink to go and chill and sup.
Yeah, certainly easy to find. Returning back to the others, once again, the argument's still going on between the apparent two priests. While
so-
your destination is up on the other side.
Before anything happens, I have learned about a few new things from this entire situation. So apparently, and I have no idea until now, Linker has not talked in English almost like at all. He literally most of the time, like I didn't even know this because we almost talked in English most of the time, but he's not like really talked like vocally out loud except like with me a few times. So he's not gonna be like really akin to it, and he like this is a very important thing, and I've told him to do it anyway. He might ask you for like to repeat some words from time to time to understand it fully. So it's like I told him that that's the best option compared to like just not understand it and staying quiet. So yeah, just wanted to clear that out. And he's gonna try to get used to it, and no problem at all. Yeah, just be mindful about the fact that given like very extravagant words or sentences may actually just not make him understand what you're saying.
Okay, then I will keep that in mind. I will make sure that I have synonyms prepared.
Copy that.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I didn't know that you I guess that is a funny assumption being from the US of assuming everyone's at least, basically fluent.
Yeah.
So, my apologies, man.
And it's also my fault for not telling you, so it's okay.
But the thing is, it's also about getting used to people's voices because, like, once you get used to people's accents, it's much easier to understand. Like for some of my friends, when they first started speaking, I never understood them in Spanish. Now, I understand them more than I understand people that I just meet. Obviously, it's like just that interim time where it takes some getting used to, I think.
We will work on this together. This will be an interesting bit. Maybe this will also be me randomly picking up some Spanish that I wasn't prepared to use. Time to dust off those couple years of Spanish I took.
Asmo can
I'm gonna
help.
sound
too.
like a 5-year-old. I'm gonna sound like a 5-year-old, but I can help. But yes, as currently the argument is still going on. Essentially, you don't really know who started this, as you made your way here. I don't know your character's name. My apologies.
It is Cardonier.
Cardonier. Yeah, as
He's happy just in case.
No, I see it. It's on his character in Roll20 itself, which means I have it.
You were able to make a character sheet, I see.
I actually couldn't. I just changed the name.
The self-deletion didn't work anymore. That's good.
But yes, as unfortunately for you, Cardonier, you hadn't actually thought that anything was really going on. It was kind of just an off comment, like just a comment you said. You were looking around, kind of mentioning how strange it was that these people would worship Asmodeus, and known for the rest of the world as pretty much just only as an evil deity. as this priest had overheard that statement, and you have now somehow found yourself within what you think is kind of a stupid argument.
Okay.
You can do this, man. It's just yapping. You
Yeah,
just need
but
to yap. We yap all the time, bro. You can just open your mouth. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
believe me, they've got to see me yap half conscious. Therefore, you're fine.
Mm. But now you're just arguing with their priest. Over.
What?
What?
He's just arguing with this priest.
Yeah.
That is yeah, that's pretty much the scene you guys come back into as the tiefling red skinned in the blackened robes of a priest of Asmodeus, all lined in gold. Yep, you're just seeing this happen in front of the shop you're going to. The crowd's still forming. There's definitely murmurs. There's definitely some space, but it seems like the crowd is like 80% tiefling, maybe like 5% human, and then 5% other. Kind of just blocking your way a little bit.
Oi, 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 what's going on here?
Okay, Butcher from the boys. Copy that. Oi, Louis. Oi.
I was referring to the English policeman, not that.
Oh, really? I only
Yeah.
know Butcher saying that shit.
I don't even know who is that, but back to you, Cyber.
Okay.
Aru just walks. What's going on around here?
Merely a moment of disrespect from this golden-scaled bigot, if anything else.
But
What does it to you?
Well, causing a little. Well, as you see, this grand bazaar for entertainment, and you currently causing a big entertainment as everybody looks around. So I was just curious what's going on here.
He merely mentioned how it is so strange that that we worship Asmodeus as our deity, and how he's an evil god.
I guess so.
While I agree that he is more selfish than most, he has granted us freedom here, and I could not by any chance let such insults be put forward to him.
I see, but but he not claimed anything other than just following it, isn't it? He just mentioned that one little tiny little, not else. Should be just easy way to move on with our days and spend it much more useful, like selling, buying groceries and such things. I would say. After
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm in first persuasion check. There it is. It's gonna be suck. It is gonna suck. Yes.
Okay. Fuck.
Fuck.
Damn it! I was gonna say like I was so tempted to come and say like, yeah, bro, it was just a comment, dude. Chill out and just give it the hell back. Fuck.
Yeah, you can see him lock eyes with you. Now that I look at it, you're not very much of a tiefling either. Another outsider just trying to look the part, trying to make sure that we don't see what you are.
I am actually. Aru just looks a little bit confused. Wait, what do I am then? You
Tiefling.
questioning me? I am not a tiefling. But then tell me what I am.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
he's gonna roll a nature check, trying to figure out what the hell you are.
He just like, oh come on, all ears, my dear friends.
You're definitely not that of what I would describe as a person. More like a homage to not even a homage, more of like a blanket statement of how insecure the elemental planes can be, lacking order and actual, what can we say, character? Looks you up and down. It seems you lack all of it. Merely a humble reflection of what looks to be a pit of worthless ineptitude.
Wow.
Okay, that was uncalled for, my dear friend. Did I insult you in any such a way, and you're still using such a hard language, are you? very how can I say it, unmature of you.
Perhaps, but I am here to speak upon that in the way that it seems that you do not worship Asmodeus as well.
I
I can understand that.
I am not really familiar with the god stuff. I didn't get educated about it.
How about a better bit of education? As if you did not know this, as even the youngest child here in Karat knows this, Asmodeus is our patron deity. He has granted us both the benefits of our freedom and rules to rule our life by, to push ourselves forward, to free ourselves from the obligation of morality, and to fall back upon law and our own cunning. Freedom by oneself, granted to oneself, all within the rule of law. And it seems that you lack this capability. Or if you have not heard of it, then someone has dreadfully failed you on any attempt to civilize you for the place you have come.
This is getting a little bit too intense.
I see what you mean. I see. I mean, it's good for you to follow such laws, but I mean, if this is the city of Cyber, would you call this the city of freedom or like that?
You would know this would be the place that almost anyone would seek for adventure and to try to get away from their past. This would be the place of new beginnings.
Everybody gets their own tales to tell, new beginnings, but you judging. Okay, I'm trying to. But you're judging me for having a new beginning here, not knowing that well of many things here. So the question is. I am in the wrong of following my own path, and you judging me for it.
Yeah, you can hear murmurs from the crowd behind you as they all take that into consideration. The arbiter of Asmodeus takes a look around.
All right. That's it for now. Everybody can go home. We will talk about this next Tuesday in the church or like that. Additionally, oh, there is a nice, cool gem shop down the street.
Roll me a persuasion check again.
All right, I will try my best.
Is anyone helping him? Because
I genuinely, I actually want to hinder him. I'm gonna be like, stop gatekeeping, priest. Yeah, don't do that. Like, actually get more attraction. I am actually very tempted to give him this advantage.
Oh yes, finally, 18.
Of course, I wanted. I was praying for his downfall.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
okay,
you, my
that makes
man. Because I got the 3 and the 15.
Oh.
Go on.
And you're lucky, very lucky on that end then. But wouldn't anybody have disadvantage? Isn't he actively hindering you?
Oh,
Cyber,
roll
don't
with
do it
advantage.
Don't do it for me.
You
I don't
fool!
have advantage.
You
I
fool!
don't-
I was giving you disadvantage. You were praying. You were.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
I wouldn't say saving. More like under new management.
okay.
Jesse was actively making. So you roll a 3, not your 15,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I thought.
Six.
Okay, I was confused. Okay.
It's okay. I was confused too because I thought you'd roll at 19 and an 18, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, how is this possible?"
Yeah, no. You hear the crowd as you try to deflect, try to get them to disperse. Unfortunately, as you say this, the arbiter. Oh, do not change the subject. Well, it's understandable that you're a new beginning in all of this. This is something that is basically learned by anyone here. Even those who visit understand at least a margin of these customs, and it seems that you're ignorant of all of them.
Well,
What a mood killer this guy is.
Oh, you're gonna speak of that human? That of someone whose whole species persecuted us and drove us away from their lands? If you have any words to speak, please come present yourself for us to at least put the word of God to use, shall we? Or the word of, what was it that you said? That you devil spawn should run off and die in a hole? That you do not belong here? That your flesh would be better used to create magical artifacts? Your bones turn to weapons because of our nature? Or am I wrong about that? Please, tell me.
This is getting a little heated. Oh, first of all, I didn't say that. You're putting words into my mouth that I did not say. You're being biased. Second of all, I am not the one who is complaining to his own species, as I point to Aru. It's like, so technically, you shouldn't be pointing at me and saying, oh, look how much you hate us. You are even more of a hater of tieflings than you. This is my friend, this is my friend. You are hating my friend, That's not good. You're not get a double whammy because I can do that, huh?
Wait a minute. If you're hating on something about being a hater, it doesn't make you a hater. I think it's another thing.
As he's about to say
you just repeating the same mistakes that what you're describing the humans
Exactly. If you kill a killer, the number of killers stay the same.
Except if you kill. I heard this from my friend once. But are you just saying random bullshit? Carry on, Cyber, with the description.
Yeah, no. As you say this, a woman actually steps out from the shop that is currently now being blocked by a bigger and bigger crowd as this argument keeps expanding outward as the number of guards have tripled. Now there's 6 guards, all kind of watching, prepared to intervene from what looks to be an inevitable conflict before a woman that you had not seen before, but must be Miss Evangeline, the individual that you were sent to. And you're starting to understand why Skriak said humanoid maybe, as she stands tall. We're standing like 12 foot tall, literally has to crouch to exit her shop as she leans down, takes a step beneath it, and then straightening up to her full height. Her hair is not made from what you'd expect. Instead of being brown hair, it's actually what looks to be layers upon layers of different vines and roots in the facsimile of hair, green growths growing across it. Her flesh, while tan, at the fingers and at the bottom of her legs starts transforming into what looks to be wood. Flowers grow across her forms as she looks down at you all with 2 gleaming emerald eyes and just looks with a, if you're all done, I'd rather you all not have a fight in front of my shop. You're interrupting my business. Oh, hush, you... Zarkram, you've started fights here before. I know you have dislike for any of non-tieflings, but if you're going to hash this out, do so within your halls. This is not merely a place for you all to actually pick fights or try to insult me and my business. Now, if you would kindly, guards, would you at least disperse this farce of a nonsensical argument? Very well, Miss Evangeline. She is right by the laws. This is disrupting business and blocking the pathways. We ask you kindly to leave, Arbitrator. Zardorak, who looks at all you with a hint of disgust. This isn't done, by the way. Pleasure meeting both of you. As he shoves both his shoulders, knocking into both of you, Cardinier and Aru, as he literally shoves through both of you. The guards kind of placing a hand to their to their scimitars as he walks away in a huff, scoffing at all you, glaring at you, Jesse, as he makes his way past. As the guards yell out, "Please disperse!"
I have hate in my eyes.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, why? That mother! I'm gonna kill him. That's it. Okay. That is going to be Oh my fucking god. That's a 2. What is a 2 gonna get me?
I'm gonna double check if it was. Is this a wisdom save or is this a? Oh, it is a wisdom save. As you meet his eyes, the glare sharpens as. For a moment, you realize you can no longer move your body, as your entire form stiffens up as you fall over as if you're a mannequin to the side.
Can I still... Wait, did I actually just fall to the ground?
Yeah, you've been hold personed.
Motherfucker. I was gonna say shove it, horns, but like, damn it.
I'm just saying, oh god, I don't have the physical strength to pull up a person like this.
Raphael, you need to carry me, Raphael!
Yeah, no, hold person means you're completely paralyzed. You can't say anything. You're literally just a statue of the crowd.
Trying to look for the gold dragon. Can you help us a little bit? We are in a little bit of a... He's in a little bit of trouble. I have to go get some things done. Talking to Linker's character, if that's just to make sure.
Could you repeat?
Our friend Jesse got a little bit whole person. Need a little help just to lift him up. I'm not very good with physical stuff. Not strong.
Oh, yeah, let's not worry. I can carry him where he needs until he can walk again.
Thank you. And Aruwaj will leave you there, and he goes to follow the. I would assume a treant cyber.
You'd be correct, actually.
Yeah, all right. By the leaves, it was like either a dryad or a treant. But
I thought it was a dryad at first, but I've never heard about like a large dryad. So the wood skin gave it away, actually.
I mean, I didn't have I mean, it can happen, but all right.
Yeah. Wait, actually, I think dryads do have like wooden skin, so actually that doesn't even matter.
No, dryads. That depends on the dryad. Most dryads
Yeah,
don't actually.
Ooh, okay.
It's like a flavor-wise. You can have forest dryads that looks like living wood or humanoid.
Yeah, normally when you have like for some reason the way they do it.
Okay,
is
we
when
get
you
to
have,
go
like,
topic.
Yeah, we're getting off topic. Rambles for later.
Back on the line.
I'm going into the shop.
Yeah, you see her sigh, run her hand through the roots and vines that make her hair. Every day, seriously. You'd think that someone with so much power would actually have a better bit of things to do rather than come pick fights. She's not really talking to anyone in particular. You can tell she's kind of mumbling to herself as she kind of rubs the bridge of her nose.
I agree. I find it weird why to argue when you can just be friendly to each other. Or that was not for me. My bad. I've sometimes. Sorry.
No. You merely overheard. I'm certainly not trying to have you apologize. You were merely trying to break it up before it escalated. Well,
So, miss, I think I was sent here to buy. As he
who sent
shows
you?
the diamond.
Oh, that's why. So Skriek sent another customer my way. I certainly owe him a drink when I get the chance. Please come in.
What does he drink?
As she kind of pushes through the many vines and leaves. He actually has a preference for molten steel. Actually, apparently it's a cuisine to him.
Ooh, that makes sense. All right, Miss Sadie, I can pay in as he checks his pockets in diamond, if that's all right for you.
Well, thankfully for you, I actually have coin instead of just plants.
Whew.
She looks over. Let me help you with that. As you see her wave her hand, you see the wood of her fingers and stuff like that actually unravel into a entire bushel of what could be vines and roots. As it starts all beginning moving like spell-like motions. As a green rune appeared before her hands, as with a snap, as they all snap into place, returning into that of a humanoid hand. The hold person is broken.
Fuck! I hate that guy! Get off me! And I
Language.
just like get out of Sardarak's grasp.
Yeah, you see the hellish remnants of the hold person, little arcane words, almost like that of a contract that had formed, slowly disperse into the air around you as the green rune still lingers for a moment in the air.
Oh, my neck is stiff. Ouch. Sorry, you are the lady taking care of spell scrolls?
Yeah, you're also being currently held by Carduin, by the way, being held up by him.
Oh, I said the name wrong. Yeah, I did say that I was getting out of Carduin's grasp. My bad.
Yeah, you said Zardarak, the tiefling.
Yeah, I said
you
Sardarak because I read it, and my brain just for some reason melded them both together.
Brr, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I sell both potions and spell scrolls. What is it that you're looking for in that regard?
Well, more of a transportation type. In most cases, I would go for Featherfall spell scroll. A
We
safety.
certainly have some. We certainly have some of those.
well-
For the actually, to introduce, I presume that Skuryek was also already kind enough to introduce me to you.
I don't know who
Aro.
Striyek is.
I was the only one that visited him. These two just I stumbled in the way.
Well, I am Evangeline.
A pleasure, Miss Evangeline. I am Jesse, Wyoming. This is Raphael. This is Dragonborn. We just speak from the streets, and this is Aru.
Hi.
Welcome. Funnily enough, I was actually waiting for you. Skuryek sent a sending my way.
Yeah, they're
Told me
fast.
to expect. Oh, it's more of that I've made him a sending stone or two. No, come in, come in. As you see her lean down, like quite a bit, seeing as she's massive, definitely at least a large creature. As she steps into her shop, you see that the many plants that hinder you slightly as you're entering into the building, as it's living wood. This entire place is overgrown with flowers, plants of all sorts, casting it into a vibrancy of floral smells and the hearty sense of like fresh soil. As living wood tables present a variety of wares, as instead of what you'd expect to be spell scrolls of dyed parchment, it is actually that of living plant life that is being inscribed with magical markings, all rolled up upon what looks to be steel rods instead of that of wooden dowels.
Damn. Okay. These are nature spell scrolls. Goodness gracious.
So, you said that you needed a spell scroll of Featherfall, correct?
Certainly. It could be also a flying spell scroll, of any kind of transportation that could ease the feat of spelunking.
I certainly have a few. Though I would say that you must be a bit more careful with those. I do have access to flying, almost any travel spell. It is certainly something useful for me, at least. I need quite a bit of water, so unfortunately traveling throughout this region has become quite difficult for me of late.
Logical. To be honest, I don't even know what you mean of late. This place has been like this forever.
Water's
Unless you
been.
are-
We've been having a bit of a water shortage.
Oh,
The lake that the city derives most of its water from has been shrinking of late, and while I've been asked to look into it, I simply can't make the journey. Water that I have here is good, but I require so much of it that it's very difficult for me to be out there.
it's just fantastic. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Evangeline. I didn't even thought there would be even more scarcity of water in this area. I thought it was already scarce enough.
Well, it wasn't the case for a while ago, but over the course of the past 2 years, the amount of water within the lake hasn't been being replenished for some reason. There's fears of it drying up, but I doubt you're here to listen to someone such as I comment on such things. So you
I
said
wouldn't mind.
you said Featherfall and that of potentially a flying scroll.
Yes.
And what did
whatever it is.
Skriek send you this way, Mr. Aru?
Potions. Two healing potion I require.
You see her reach out, and once again, it's very interesting seeing her move. As while she keeps to a humanoid form, as she goes to reach out and stuff like that, you notice that her form essentially unweaves from itself. As the human flesh just falls back into what looks to be many vines, as if she's essentially a bundle of roots wrapped around themselves to only present as human. As one such a essentially tendril of wood and roots reaches out, you see it go behind the counter and pull out 2 red potions to quickly place upon a counter as she goes to sit upon what looks to be a overly large reclining chair. As you see her sit into it, you see her lower body meld into it as she comfortably reunites with her shop.
Did you just melt into the building?
Yep.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go like, Miss Evangeline?
Yes.
Where did I hear that jazz from?
Oh no, she didn't meld into the full building. Once again, and now she just looks. It's almost as if she had to uproot part of her matter, like essentially part of her biomass.
Mm-hmm.
As this entire store seems to be probably part of her or was grown from her.
I see. So that's why it looked so disheveled from outside. In a sense.
To be fair, it looks like someone just dumped a whole bunch of very expensive plant life.
Okay, I see.
It's pretty, but like in the way of of being in a wilderness is pretty.
Yeah, I get it. So, Ms. Evangeline, where do I put the money exactly?
A tendril emerges from the wall as a branch of what looks to be of a small palm tree. Just kind of reaches out for the coin.
Ah, splendid. And how much money will that be again?
For the featherfall, correct?
Yes.
You see her kind of like think it over real quick. Yeah, you're not trying to haggle with her, correct? You're just trying to get the item and go.
Depends on the money.
50 gold pieces, by the way.
I'm not gonna
For,
haggle. That's good enough.
Featherfall is a first level spell, right?
Yes, it is.
It's like 50 gold pieces then.
Okay. How is my audio right now? Is it
Good.
as normal as before? Good. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're perfectly fine. No differences.
Copy that. I had to mute, like I said, so I wanted to make sure that it was okay. Okay, so I just as she says that, I just kind of look. My eyes go wide for half a second. I just go like look at Arrow and goes like, Arrow, do you have like 50 gold pieces over there?
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, so I would like to purchase the 2 potions here.
All right.
First.
Getting the 2 potions of healing are where is it? It's not greater mana potions. 50 gold each.
Yep.
And-
so 100 minus 100 for me, and
Yeah,
from
she's
the
already
money-
taken the gem, by the way. She's already taken the diamond and placed into your hands a quite heavy sack of gold coins.
Yeah, and then okay. So give me a sec. I need to count it. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. I just joking, brother. Here's your part.
You are not. I would
have
just done Jesse that. Like it was just going like 12, 57, and I just put the money there.
Okay, jokes. Or we just add. I just joking, brother. Here's your goal. Here's your part. And
Yep. Reaching out to you is a bundle of what looked to be a rose bush that reaches out and takes the coin from you.
all right. But
Black.
just for logical reason, by this point, whoever encounters or who get their money, and you have it. Carry on.
Yep. So currently spent, that's 150 unless you're haggling. 50 for the spell scroll. 50 gold pieces for the healing potions. Are you looking for anything else? As there's a wide variety of potions and scrolls within her shop. As you also notice that there are what look to be a few magical items as well that she has made.
Ooh, what magic
I will
items,
say
let
that
me
just
ask?
they all would technically count as what they are, but essentially they're living wood weaponry and stuff like
Ah.
that. And she has a few other magical items of. Yeah, you can get Gust. A cantrip, right? Is that a cantrip?
I know Gust. I think it's a first level spell, right?
Gust of
I gotta
Winds.
look that up.
Gust of Winds. That's a second level.
Second level spell. That's 100 gold pieces if you want it.
Oh no, wait.
Wait.
Gust is a cantrip from Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
Oh, that's
okay.
why. That's why I didn't recognize it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's-
thought you
that was
Gust of Wind. Okay,
Yeah,
Gust
me
of
too.
Winds.
Me too.
You can get a casting of the cantrip. It would cost you 10 gold pieces.
Actually, you don't have enough money for that. Oops.
No,
I give him his part of money. The full.
Oh yeah, no.
me.
fuck.
Yeah, he's
sorry,
here. He's here with
forgot
you.
about
He's
the-
gotten paid.
Apologies, I forgot that we are all filthy rich now.
Yep.
Yeah, I searching on 5e tools. Me too, man. Me too. High five.
Okay, but jokes aside, all right. All right, my dear lady, can you tell me, do you have any suggestion that Genie would... Okay, I will consider myself a warlock for myself that can be useful and still can be earned from 300 gold piece that I possess currently.
Are you looking for something made or something bought? Currently on hand, well, I'm able to create many magical items and can apply the appropriate enchantments to others. I mainly have access to. Let me go tell you what she has access to. Actually, give you the
Okay.
listing.
Correct.
As currently speaking from what she has a wide variety of potions. You can go look for those if you want to look through them.
Mhm.
She has access to essentially every version of a +1 weapon on hand,
Ah.
along with multiple extending weapons.
Okay, let's see. All right. Uh, we going. Jesse, do you think we're going to go to the desert? There's a lot of mummies there, right?
Yes. I'm not sure about you, but I probably am thinking of going there myself. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Can you afford? Yes, I can afford it. How about the scroll of remove curse? That should be nice for the mummies or like
Yeah,
that.
third level, right? Or second level?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Remove curse is a very
that's a
useful spell. We need that.
third
Third
level
level.
spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
200 gold pieces. I certainly
Hey.
have that.
All
Okay,
right.
let me. Yeah, as you see the moving, as you see the wooden shelf that you thought wouldn't be able to move, as you see it literally get up as the roots that form its legs lumber over to you, and then quickly extends out one of the many drawers. As within it looks to be around 5 to 6 different scrolls of remove curse.
I will take itty bitty tiny boat, this one, and here's the money.
Yep, you place it upon upon the shelf as one of the drawers close, and you see that the very thing ripples a little bit as you notice it start moving, kind of like how a protein track would be within a human cell, as many smaller flowers and plant lives essentially move each coin across the floor all the way over to where Evangeline sits, fused into her chair.
All right, thank you, my lady. Now I am fully ready. Whatever comes next. All right, all right. Bye, Jesse. As Odu goes out and look for the final member to give it his good part of the piece and visit his friend. But that's it for
Yeah,
me.
as you so you're trying to buy so you bought the just the normal gust cantrip. Keep in mind, it is a scroll, so it only can be used once. It's going to be 10 gold pieces if you haven't already marked it off, Loco, for Raylan. Unless you want to buy a +1 or extending weapon that she has on hand. And she does have a variety of other magical items, but they're certainly out of your price range.
Yeah, I am thinking of staying in my hand for now. The feather fall is what I wanted the most right now. You never know if a rope falls, you may as well just have a second plan. Also, I feel like if I try to cast fly, it will like this spell scroll will explode, and I will just that will not be good. So yeah, I'm staying my hand. That's good enough.
So, did you say they were one-time use?
Yeah, they're one-time use scrolls. They're not permanent, unfortunately.
Then
So,
no, I don't get.
all right. So nothing on your end. So that's all the shopping from you guys on this end.
Yes, I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna go to
Or is
my house after this.
Yeah, are you looking to buy anything in here, or anywhere in particular for items you don't have, by the way, Cardinier, or no?
I'm pretty fine right now. I don't need any.
Okay.
Cinema.
With that said, as you leave the quite overgrown store, pushing through the many plants as they pull away like a a curtain of plants as they pull away from the entrance, allowing you to leave. Roll me a perception check real quick, Aru.
All right. All right. Perception. I am not good at that. I am not good at that. I am not good at that.
Yeah, well, over the course of an hour or two, you were actually able to find Grumble, kind of just chilling out with what looks to
Alright.
be a quite scrumptious cup of coffee. In all honesty, the smell is just earthy enough with a little bit of like citrusy smell to it, so it's actually
All right.
quite appealing right now. As you see him sitting at a table, just currently sipping away at it.
So Oro is first going to stop, wait for Grumble to notice it, and you, as Grumble, you see Oro currently pointing at you as you.
I look behind me, and then I look back at him and point to myself.
As he are very painfully it's an angry walk that's more of a painful. If somebody with better insight would know that this is more a painful, angry walk towards Grumble. I'm not exactly sure, but he just walks towards it, looks a little bit angry.
Splendid.
As he changes his expression to a smile, here's your gold.
I pull my hand out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's your 443 gold piece.
Well, technically, I've already spent it, but never mind.
That's just logical reason why you did it.
You gain 2 paradox points with that.
Yeah, no. Once again, we can say that this all happens in a kind of
Mishmash
get
order.
it in time to
Yeah.
get it in time to go pay Igma for her services. So you're definitely a bit weirded out as you think about it, because a rare item should cost you significantly more. That she just kind of gave you it is kind of suspicious, maybe just a little.
I mean,
All right.
I don't hide my. I just try and I just consider it. I wouldn't see it suspicious. I don't think. I mean, as a player, perhaps, but as a character, I think he's just like, oh, great.
This is nice.
Holy shit, free item.
Yeah. Well, free.
Free.
Free is free.
All
Okay.
right.
So,
Go on.
no, I was just gonna say that I shall be going to my house after a little bit of mingling in the bazaar. Gonna get ready.
All right. Well, we're gonna go on a quick little break for a moment, so I can go, get a few. Get a snack.
Yeah. This second
Yeah,
part is gonna be fire. Let me tell you.
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to mention after that, Aru just leaves Grumble and goes for, what I mentioned. But okay, that's 5 minutes break.
There you go.
That's the big reason why we're taking this moment to break, is before we go do all the separate stuff for everyone else. Remember that the Sultana wants to see you tomorrow morning, so you guys still have you have like 2 hours before it becomes 10 o'clock, and after that point, I recommend getting getting some sleep for the characters. Otherwise, we'll be rolling a save against exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay, Linker, let me explain you a little bit of the lore, of the deep lore of this. So basically, we are in a desert, as I explained. Now, here's the thing. Fantastic for the thing flashing your minds. So basically, in this desert, recently it has been found a fucking gigantic, and I mean like enormous pyramid in between the land that we're right now and another one right next to us, which is basically called Ogrila, which is filled with orcs. So the thing is, pyramid is filled with content from an ancient civilization, and that means money, and lots of money. So a lot of people are going there, and they're gonna mount an expedition. All of us, we're gonna go there. As you can see, we're not there because everything went bad. The caravan got a little bit hit. We lost like 120. No, actually, 120 people got hurt, and I was like, oh well, fuck, we're going back. And now we're here. And the Sultana is like the unofficial, how do you say, mayor of the city. She's not actually the mayor. She just has a lot of capital on it. She has so much money that everyone calls her the Sultana, even though she really isn't like a queen or anything. And apparently, for some reason, she wants to talk to us. Why are you included? I don't know. Maybe you're just like following us. It's so sad because if I remember correctly, I think the spell scroll like subsheller was like, it used to be a cat lady, like literally a cat, like an actual cat that talked. So I was like, of course, Linker's character would appear right before we go to the shop, to the fucking cat shop. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. This is impossible. I'm actually gonna fucking metagame. I need to see what shop that one was. I'm pretty sure it was the spell scrolls one. Do not metagame, guys. I will kill you with my bare hands if you guys do. Why is this not loading? Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at that. What the fuck? They took the cat out of the campaign. No.
Oh,
Fuck, dude. It's over. They took Sea Lion out of. Oh god, it's Skriek now, but oh Norn. It's over. Can't believe I have another tiefling to hate in this campaign. That's good. That's great, actually. Why is nobody saying anything? I'm losing my goddamn mind. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 5:45 a.m. It is. That means I gotta go to bed at. Oh god. I gotta go to bed at like at 10. That's pretty good. I'm glad you're liking the music. Okay, so give me a second. So if I take, if I take 22 and I add 8, it's 30. Linker, you're Spanish. I'm Spanish. Let's just get it. Have you seen the movie Robot Dreams?
Of course I did.
You're lying.
I sure did see.
You
them.
did? Oh my
did.
gosh! No way! Someone actually watched it. Dub me up, bro. That's awesome. Holy shit! Nobody in this earth has seen that movie. I had to force someone to watch it with me.
What?
God.
I mean, I can watch it again. I got no problem with it.
That's good because I'm gonna force you to watch Godzilla -1. I did say it like 3 years ago, and we haven't been on it yet.
Well, what's to say to watch JoJo's, but
Yeah, that's true. And also another movie that I forgot. We have like 3 lists already.
I think it's the Bullet Train.
No, we did watch Bullet Train. No, I watched that with It's over, dude. I watched that with Alberto, but I didn't watch it with you, man. It's over.
No.
Actually, today I almost spilled my drink because I was checking my Netflix and I just saw that there was this movie called Bullet Train Explode or some shit like that. And I was like,
What?
oh, a sequel, and it's just a movie that has Bullet Train on it. Now here, Bullet Train Explosion. That almost made me cough out, dude. That was so funny. That was fucking hilarious. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. Hello, Cyber. Welcome to the Groovy Zone. That's what's going on over here. Say bye to the Groovy Zone. It's gone.
Oh.
I'm sorry, dude. It will come back eventually. It's like you know, it's like the Earth spins around the sun. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm here.
Nothing happened while you were gone.
All right.
Me when am I? No, that's actually US. Are you here? No, he's not here. The U.S. the comm is not here. Come on, come on, man.
Asmo, are you back, dude?
As much you are muted if you're talking.
No, he's not here yet.
Yeah. Would have been funny if he did unmute it, saying "damn it" or some shit like that.
Okay, can I get a list of what everyone wants to do? Because this is where we're all kind of splitting
Oh.
off to do separate things again.
This is easy. I want to go to my house. I
Are
want to
you
go to
visiting?
my small 3x3 house. That's probably like the grimmest, most. What in the hell am I looking at place?
Yep. Is Grumble doing anything? Like, what's
Yeah.
everyone doing? Because at this point, because
I mean, Grumble's going to probably just be following along with Aru after Aru's strange approach. And will just kind of be keeping an eye out for any kind of cool little knickknacks that might be shiny enough to pick up.
So after I say goodbye to Raphael and Dragonborn, Cardonier, I say them both that I'm just gonna go to my house and do some things. I am gonna give Raphael his scroll back, and I'm gonna just tell him like, dude, I hope you have good luck with your search. But conjectures are conjectures. This might be a person that we're talking about, and who knows?
all right. So once again, still going over this for Raphael. Are you doing anything after this? Or are you
Yeah,
just kind of
we
like
said
finding a spot to
that
sleep?
was
Oh yeah, to
we said that's
the museum.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is that everything everyone is doing? Am I missing anyone else's stuff that they're doing today? But
Okay, so after I get to my house, I am going to put on my tools, get on my table, my small table. And I'm going to examine Aru's lamp.
Yeah,
I was
just
gonna
want
say, I was gonna say that's amusing that you're assuming it's gonna be that easy for you, dude. That's why I was waiting for everyone to actually provide information because.
Well, you know,
I just wanted to
try.
mention, as I mentioned, I just visiting my friend. That's it for me. Carry on.
Okay, yeah, and as yeah, that Mr. Wyoming over there is being so pushy about what he's going home. As you start returning back to your home down in the slums, having to kind of walk quite a distance throughout most of Karat, passing by the river and such, the many houses upon houses that you essentially have to walk across some roofs to get to where you're going. Before you even reach your house, you say, "Oi, don't I remember you?"
I kind of look around frantically, say like, "Who's there?"
Ah, no, I certainly recognize you. As stepping out of the shadows is a much larger human, bald head, piercings upon his right ear of silver and gold ringlets. Kind of standing in essentially what it can be described as a wife beater and hammer pants. A large, oversized ball strapped to his back. Scar running from his leftmost eye down to his lips, and then a few more slash marks covering his lips for what looked like 3 coming from the right, tearing across it, leaving him with a perpetual snarl across his features.
Jesus Christ! I'm looking up. I literally have to look up. I'm just like, can I help you?
You can help by paying back the coin you said you were going to pay back.
Oh, this is because of the. No, I had a setback. It's okay. I'll get the money back. It's not been a
And
few
if I
days.
remember right, by the contract you put forward, what were the words exactly put? On my return to Alkirat.
I know. It was stipulated. I know, but I promise you, I'll. How much is it? How much do I owe?
Currently, for the amount that you are supposed to, it was 500 gold pieces, or equivalents in lifespan or soul.
Fuck. If you give me some time, I can get you the money. But no need to get hasty about anything. As I said, this is just a setback, and I will get the money that you're asking for in no time. I have 400 gold pieces already achieved. I can get 100 more by the end of the next. How do we say the weeks over here? Do we say weeks or do we say 10 days?
It's weeks, not 10 days. Here.
Okay, thank God. So I just say by the end of the week.
He looks at you, looks down to you, kind of just just. Wrong answer there, Mr. Jesse. As he roll me a opposed grapple check as he's trying to grapple you real quick.
Fuck! If I had a new and another level, I'm a master of grapples. Not yet though. Okay, so athletics, right?
Yep.
Oh, for the love of all that is holy, what is it? A +5. Oh, I know exactly how this is gonna go down. What? That is a dirty 20. Do I have to roll twice?
No, he was rolling twice because he has the grappler feat, so he has advantage on grapple checks.
I win. It's a
No, you
dirty
don't.
20 for me.
No, he's got +8.
Oh! No! I never get to win! Okay.
As you were actually quite skillfully trying to dodge out of this grapple, trying to just push him back, grabbing him by both wrists, trying to hold back, you just see him with kind of smirk. I'm stronger than you look. I can see why you made the deal and assumed you'd get the gold. A shame, or I'm a little stronger. As he just kind of shoves through your grip, grabs you by the collar, and lifts you up and slams you into the sandstone wall, actually causing some of the sand to fall off from it as he indents you ever so slightly into it.
I am coughing. That definitely knocked something out of me.
Yeah. A smile upon his face as you can see once again the ripped lip revealing part of his gums and like the inner parts of his mouth as he looks at you. Now, Mr. Jesse, you either pay up now or take a limb.
Do I have does he like have one of his hands on my throat? Like, is he choking me out?
No, he's not choking you. He has both hands. He's actually grabbed you by your collar and slammed you.
Okay.
So you can
Yes, I
speak.
get it then. So, fuck, radically. Okay, so he has a +8 on strength, like athletics. That means that he's not something to meddle with. That means I cannot win this fight, which means I am losing 403 gold pieces for the money.
I mean, you can pick
I
a fight.
love beating them.
Fight. You can try to escape. I mean, there's certainly options here. You don't have to just listen to his demands.
I know, but I have the feeling that he will win. Okay. God. Okay. 19 HP on I dream. I think I could. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Cooking. Okay, got it. I have a plan. I did get the Moxie ability, which is basically like the key ability from monks. So, okay, when do I get this? Short rest or long rest? Okay, I have a plan. Okay, I am going to use this with a bonus action. I can use a bonus action. I am using my action to get free of this guy. And if that doesn't work, I am going to use my bonus action to brace up, which basically I can get temporary hit points. I don't know if that is going to work for when he actually removes my arm, but hey, you know, this is, oh my god, I'll be a fucking close quarter combat fighter with one arm. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use an athletic checks. He has the grappler feat. Oh god. No, I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna try punching him.
All right, go for it. You can try. You can definitely. Once again, you're grappled, but you're not restrained, so you don't have disadvantage on your attacks.
Yeah. I mean, I was about to do it, but I just. Oh man, I am actually so mixed about this. Sorry for thinking about this too much, but I'm actually taking this threat. Okay.
No worries. This is perfectly reasonable to take this threat seriously. He does
Yeah.
intend to remove a limb if you do not answer.
I really hope when he means a limb, it's gonna be like a toe, dude. It's just like I don't want an arm to
Also,
go.
also to confirm, the 500 was merely the minimum. You'd still owe them money, but that was the agreement for return for Alkirat. You owe them a lot more than 500, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. I that makes sense. I knew it was not just 500. That was too little. But when he said 500, I was like, fuck. I had 500. I had 453, dude. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna try to break from the grapple. That's it. I'm gonna actually just have faith. And if that doesn't
Alright.
work, and then I'm gonna go for
Flip check
punching.
for me.
18.
Alright, so that's forces him to re-roll on this grapple check.
Yes!
Double fives.
Oh my
As
god!
you're able to, as you kind of look him dead in the eyes, as he holds you up a solid 7 feet in the air, as man is tall, as you're starting to realize there's no way this guy's actually a human.
Oh god. Oh wait, that's actually a
Um,
shapeshifter demon. Oh god. Devil. I mean.
Yep, as you slam both your hands essentially into his wrist, you hear a slight crack, forcing his hands open. He's like, "Ugh, little brat!" As he tries to grab you by your hair to try to pull you back. You're able to slip beneath, and you can start running.
Okay, that was an action, right?
Yep, that's your action.
I'm gonna spend one of my 2 Moxie points to use my bonus action to dash. So I can run even faster. Like, the adrenaline is pumping. I am getting out of there.
Yeah, as you start building up speed, essentially drawing upon the adrenaline you have, you just dash away full speed. You go, "Don't think you can run, Mr. Jesse. There's no escaping that easily." As you hear you can hear a whooping sound, like what sounds like a chain being swung about, just over one another, as it's slowly picking up speed. As he's going to make a ranged attack against you with the.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm slowly realizing things. Don't laugh evilly. Yeah, fuck you. I don't get it. Oh god.
I'm so happy you figured it out so fast.
Yeah, when I
As
heard
a-
chain, I was like, oh god.
Yeah, as you can hear the sound as a metal hook goes flying past your face, and does it hit? So you can make it at 10-foot range. So he's essentially trying to get you just before you were able to run away. He's got one chance before you're out of range.
Okay.
So rolls a 3. That's awful. As thankfully, as the chain goes flying past, as it seems to animate midair, the hook swinging about to try to clothesline you around your neck, you're able to slide beneath it as the chain wraps in upon itself, flying back to the owner's hand. As you see more chains starting to literally creep underneath this thing's skin, looking like wiggling tentacles beneath it, pressing against the flesh. As you notice 2 gleaming eyes now shown in the darkness, as the dying light of the sun going beneath the horizon emphasizes a horror that you were not expecting, and something that must definitely go against the deal that the others were that the Church of Asmodeus has. But it seems that the collection does not. Their urge to collect upon their debts supersedes whatever they put forward. As you hear, "Don't think you can get out of here that easily." As you start noticing the figure not running towards you, but stalking towards you as you dash away into the distance. Roll me a stealth check to try that. Just find a place to hide.
I am not going back home, I guess. Let me see. Oh god, yeah, I'm a bulky stupid man. Let me see how I do it. Oh, that is a 15. Could have been worse.
That's good. Yeah, as you dash, turn a corner again, trying to find some more distance. You find a place that's been boarded up ever so slightly, enough that you can squeeze in to appear like you haven't been actually there, and hope to God that it does not find you. As this large man walks by, you can tell that he's not sniffing the air, but you can hear rattling as all about you. You don't see anything, at least. But on the street level, as you look out, you can see what look to be snakes, but in a moment of realization, those aren't serpents, those are chains. What looks like 20 to 30 chains just slithering across the ground like snakes covering it, rattling against the cobblestones as he looks about. Don't think you can hide, Mr. Jesse. We come to collect upon our debts. You either pay up now or I'll come back for you later.
I'm a hyperventilating.
hiding.
I mean, I'm currently in a dark place, right?
Yeah, but you're in a very dark place. You're in essentially an abandoned house that must have been built
Emotionally
just
and
beneath the
physically.
sand.
Yeah, okay, that's very good. Okay, so given the fact that I'm in a dark place, I am freaking out for so many reasons. Literally, the entire adrenaline is pumping. I am basically covering with my both hands, my mouth, trying to not give away my position because I am basically freaking out. I don't like being in dark places, and I don't like getting threats about being chased. So I am going to stay quiet, and I'm going to try to stay still in one of the corners and hope to God that they don't see me. And after that, I'm going to try to get help or whatever possibility. But I am
Roll
not.
me a
Yeah.
roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Oh, advantage. That's good. I thought the fucking having a panic attack was going to be a disadvantage. Good enough.
Well, it's more you were able to hide in the initial bit, so you get advantage on the second bit.
Copy that. Copy that. Okay. Oh, that's a 10.
Let's see what he rolls. You don't got the greatest perception, so you might be fine. Natural 1.
Ooh! My God!
Yeah, as you hear the rattling continues, as he keeps speaking, like you can hear him, but his voice slowly but surely becomes more and more distant. As eventually you were left alone with merely the sound of your own hyperventilating breath. As you're able to move your hands away and just kind of curl in upon yourself within this dark, essentially hole in the ground.
I'm gonna stay there for a few minutes. Even though I don't like it, I am more afraid of going outside than being in the dark right now. So I'm gonna stay there with a little bit of a panic, and after 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna try to walk outside.
All right. After a moment or so, you're able to kind of drag yourself beneath the boards. You can see where the rattling chains have left little scratches upon the cobblestone, but for the moment, you're free.
That was like an Until Dawn section. Holy shit, the Wendigo almost got me. Fuck. That was tense. That was pretty good.
Yeah, as we pull away from Jesse, as he scrambles his way out of this hole that he literally had to drag himself out of, we go to Aru as you travel the streets heading towards the Palace District. Grumble following not far behind you.
What do you say, Grumble? Are you ready to visit my friend?
If that's all right, you don't mind me coming with you, that would be great, because, to be quite honest, I'm in a bit of a state. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what to do, so hence I just followed you.
All right. That's very good. Get ready for visiting one of my bestest friends. Kind of only one, but oh well.
Well, you have me too now, so as long as you don't mind having a silly little friend that's sometimes a bit, wow.
Fair enough. Aru just looks around. Give me a sec. As someone can change the music, it's a little bit too grumpy for this situation.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be changing it in just a second. I was kind of reading through a few
Yeah, that was
things.
my soundtrack. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's just all right. Aru just breaking the fourth wall from time to time. But all right, my friend. As Aru's head towards his dear friend.
How long have you been friends with this person? Has it been a short time or a long time, like it's hurting?
Well, I would say my entire life, but also that wouldn't be like so long ago, like a couple of months. So so short. I would require it, my friend.
What's that? I'm older than you? That's crazy. I don't know what to
maybe.
do.
I don't know. I don't even know why I can speak, technically. I was asleep for a long time. Wait, turn left or right? Right. Okay.
As you
And
continue kind of...
Go on.
Oh,
Go on.
no, you're conversating. Don't let me interrupt the fun bits.
And Grumble, how long you been serving this city of this sadly of the situation you in?
3 years, 3 months,
Oh,
3 days, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds.
damn! You like the number of threes, isn't it?
Yes, I don't know if that's the actual time that I have been in service, but at the same time, I don't know any other numbers that could deserve it.
I see. By the way, that's long for a kobold. How long you guys live?
Until we die, I suppose. That's all I know.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, not many of us know the true the time of final destination and all they say.
I have lived for quite some time. It's how I've learnt to rhyme and sign. And then you see, it's all about the sun. It hurts my eyes so much, it's really not fun. I like it here, it's much, much better. Sometimes I rhyme so much I forget to say letters. And you see him he starts rambling and just saying words that rhyme, and then he starts hitting himself as if he just can't stop. And then once he stops speaking, he looks at you as if shit, you just saw that.
Nah, it's alright. I am chill with you.
He looks down at the floor and goes,
I've burned in chains, I've sung in blood. I feel like I drag myself through the mud.
As Oru a little bit stops and leans down a little bit in sitting. Here, Grumble. Feel free to talk to me. If you want to talk about something and you don't want to rhyme it, feel free to do it. I have no problems with that.
he looks at
Just
you.
know this.
Go on. He just looks you in the eyes as you say that, but carry on.
No, he just says that. No problem.
Roll
for
me.
Go on.
Roll me just a d20, just a straight d20.
Okay, let's see.
Also, to confirm, Grumble, you wish that you could not, that you are unbound by the rhyming, correct? At least in character.
Oh no!
Correct. He sees it as a curse to a certain degree. Not all the time.
D20, not d10, by the way.
Did you said D10?
D20.
No, d20.
Sorry. I some reason I did hear the D10. Okay. Why I rolled 8s today? So many 8s and 9s. Why I am cursed with these rhymes? Okay, carry on.
Something feels odd for you, Aru. As something connects with Grumble as weirdly enough, you're able to feel something weird, as if the desire or maybe hatred towards this being used in its place seems to flow through you as for but a brief moment, Grumble, you are able to speak unabated, unbound by the words of your curse for a time.
Thing is that at first he starts talking about his curse in his normal way, so you hear him go,
The day they cursed my crimson throat, I wept, then laughed, then sung my rote. I cannot lie, I cannot scream, my silence chokes, I speak and dream. It's been so long since I've been able to talk normally. It's so weird. And he kind of looks at you and goes, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, no problem. Anyway, we need to carry on. The day is coming close, and I don't think they have many Okay, I cannot rhyme. It's really hard, actually. He looks at Grumple.
Uh, uh, is it? I mean, it seems so easy most of the time, but and he stops and goes, why didn't I? What?
Look, it's weird stuff happens in this city, especially around the ends most of the time, and not the bad kind. Got away for Jesse and whatever he's currently happening to him in a panic attack. But for me,
Yeah.
it's everything all right. You see, I technically not have illusion magic, but I illustrate it. But what do you want to say?
There's so much to say. I mean, I didn't kill all those people for a start, even though everyone thinks I did. It was the other kobold. I killed the other kobold for sure because he was killing all the others. I was watching him, but then I've been blamed for everyone's death.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You don't seem to me a killer, really. You seem like more of a dreamer. Yes,
Oh.
nailed it.
Now I want to. I have murderous intent, that is for sure, especially for those that put me in these chains. Those at the top
Well-
of this city. They didn't listen.
You know what? In the pyramid, we can be rich. Once we get enough richdom, we technically can go paving back. In this, I know about one thing in the city: the money rules.
I think that's how I have to buy my freedom.
Mhm. All right.
Go on.
All right.
Yep.
Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, as you finishing that conversation, you actually approach a place of that you would recognize, but have not been permitted in for quite a while. As going for the Palaces district, you start reaching a tower, a larger structure placed in the middle of it that you would know as the Ruby Courts, a place of high prestige and is essentially only used for both official business and as the home itself for the Sultana and her family. As you approach, making your way forward, you see the guards go to stop you, and then both meet Aru's eye. Oh, welcome back, Mr. Naru.
Glad to see. It's glad to see you, Alkirat. Did you get the message from the guards?
Certainly. I
All
didn't
right.
expect you to be back so quickly.
Not that one. About the cat. You know.
Ah, the cats.
Did you got it?
Yeah, he nods. I did get it.
Good. All right. So I will just head up.
Yep.
If that's all
Yep.
right.
Are you vouching for
Alright.
your friend here?
Yeah. As he leans forward, he's part of this city structure. If you get what I mean. He just here to hang around me right now. Don't worry.
I'll wave.
Alright, unfortunately, as you get around, there's another this strange knot in your chest, Aru, as unfortunately whatever you have done seemingly unbinds for you, unfortunately, Grumble. While you're in the presence of other individuals, you are forced to rhyme. But as long as you're around
Oh
Aru,
no!
as long as you're around just Aru, the curse is suspended for some reason.
Me, oh no!
Once I sang to heal and lift. Now Rhyme pours out a poison gift.
Oh, are we just? Oh, that's unfortunate. That happens. Okay. Go on.
Yes, once again, the nod is given. Head your way up. Mr. Zoluna is waiting for you.
Yay! All right. Have a good day. Have a good day, guys.
You as well. As you walk through, entering into the finery of the highest of, not nobility, as that exists, but is not what the Zoltana would be. But this is the high life. This is the most expensive red silks and tapestries, works of art that must cost almost immeasurable amount of gold. pillars carved with such intricacy that the sculptors themselves that had designed them must look upon them with awe. As you make your way up, passing many of the layers that you would normally stop at if you're on official business to deal with either meeting the Sultana and being in audience with her, or to many other things as well, from entering the guard, possibly working with the Seekers of Flame. Many administrative processes flow in and out of here as if this is the brain of the city itself. But this late into the night, it is surprisingly quiet. There are still many administrators and servants running about, still working on the many endless duties and paperwork that must keep the city afloat and functioning, but it is without the many bureaucrats, nobles, dignitaries from foreign lands, and otherwise, making it even more so of a chaotic mess, allowing you to actually enjoy the beauty of this place as you bypass many guards on the way up, though you are stopped before you reach one of the middlemost levels, before being given a nod. Ah, sorry about this. You know the check. Sultana's
Yep.
quarters and all that.
Yep.
Just keep to the stairwell. You've heard this all before.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Yeah, they kind of give a look to Grumble, but just kind of wave you in, as well as eventually you reach the highest most tower of this building. And sitting at the entrance, well, it took you long enough. Were you planning on visiting me at all, or did you just plan on staying in the city the entire while?
Alzara! There is Alzara, Gumbo, Alzara. There is so much to tell you about. I got
What?
attacked by undeads,
The
and I
fuck?
killed a couple of people.
All right, so you're going to have to explain this to me over that fine dwarf. What was the dwarf drink? Dwarven ale? Because that certainly sounds like what I'm going to need. As you can see, a beautiful pale-skinned tiefling with red eyes, curved horns, currently wearing a golden shawl lined with gold and with golden scales hanging off of it, along with being dressed in a fine white dress. Come in. Awesome. Hello, Mr. Grumbo. I presume you might know of me from being in the city, but if not, I am Zeluna Alzada, niece of the Sultana.
I bow very low.
Oh, none of this bowing nonsense. You know that we're not royalty. Up. Come, I'll pour you a drink. Currently, Balthazar is out fetching me some snacks.
Thank you, but I don't get drunk because when I have, I act like a punk.
Then I have some fresh juice then, all the way from the Ovenlands.
Oh, that would be nice. I haven't had juice. Oh, only once or twice.
Oh, then come then. Well, I do have many servants. I prefer just Balthazar for the evenings. I hate to bother them with such things. It's not like I'm incompetent. Now come, sit down on some of the cushions. Please tell me of your journey. As she is already kind of walking around the massive room she has, essentially one entire floor of this building that allows her to look out on the grandeur of Alkirat at its highest point.
Nice. I just wanted to mention I will post a illustration how she looks like, in a playtest too.
I see.
I see.
Also, what the fuck? Why did you say that?
The power of friendship, my man.
What do you mean the power of friendship, bro? That's
Anyway, so Oru would explain everything about the situation, people he met, Jesse, and the rest. Raphael, and the rest about Callista. How badly was he beaten? Jesus Christ, that woman was taken. Not a tank. We don't know what is a tank. He taken a full city force into herself, and the leader escaped with 1 inch of health.
Well, that's certainly a tale. Though I wouldn't word it like that when you're around her. Taking a whole city guard into oneself can be seen as a less than kind euphemism, Aru.
I am not exactly. I was not sure about it. I can do that. I was just like, hey, I could help, and I didn't know I am actually that good of shooting people. Finger guns. Don't worry, no shooting this time.
Oh, no worries. If you're going to do that, then there's going to be much bigger issues on our hand. My lady, did you really... Master Aru, a pleasure to meet you again. Apologies, I was so strange to hear other voices up here without being told ahead of time. As a portly fellow, a tiefling of many years, looking to be probably somewhere close to his like 80s, pale pinkish skin, growing sallow and age spotted, warm amber eyes, and with extraordinarily long white hair braided in quite intricate patterns with golden, I guess what would be like bolts essentially into it. He is currently in flowing purple, black, and blue robes, as he is carrying in hand wide variety of what look to be snacks of all sorts, fresh pastries, fresh fruit, what looks to be even freshly cooked salmon as well. Luxury items, one and all. Oh, and I did not expect another guest. Please tell me you did not just bring someone that wasn't vetted. Now, Balthazar, be kind to our guest. My apologies. He looks to you. I am Balthazar. My lady's old friend, advisor. Older friend at that. Balthazar, you've been taking care of me almost as long as I've been alive. None of that. And I shall never stop being respectful, my lady, for you should learn the manners that is necessary. But what manners for those of us who are trying to help people? No reason for so much obscurity and entitlement. But it is the way of the trappings that is important. It projects outward strength to our allies, and to many of those foreign dignitaries you quite thoroughly like to insult from time to time. Well, they're rude. And they're not here to actually help people. None of this. I've brought some food. Do not see me as a shadow upon the wall.
But yeah, so next day we're going to talk to your aunt about something, because apparently rumor throat keeper was kidnapped. I misspelled it for comedic reasons. Carry on.
That explains why she was so frustrated last night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the desert locked me out of my lamp. Can I crash here for tonight?
Speaking of which, where is your lamp? And you've been a long-time friend of mine. You feel free to stay in my quarters. As long as I stay as well, my lady. It would be uncouth to allow you to sleep with a gentleman of your persuasion. No offense to you, Aru.
No problem. I have no idea what you mean by that. But
And
my
this
lamp.
this is the reason why you're allowed to say Balthazar, I'm correct in this reason. Your father would have your head. No offense to you, Mr.
Oh, that was from Mr. Grumble. Okay.
Yeah, that was from Mr. Grumble.
Grumble's looking on very confused. Just like, what are they talking about?
So there is this Jesse guy I mentioned. I gave him my lamp so he can check it out, because apparently he's some kind of archaeologist. What do you call those people that
Archaeologist.
Archaeologist, yeah, that one. And he will tell if he can find some information. He will tell me.
Oh, surely I'm cracking something right now. Don't worry.
You're cracking your own bones, apparently. But
I'm on the case. Don't fret.
Yeah, by the way, I need you to roll me another stealth check, by the way. Just, don't worry about it.
But don't worry about it, you say. Inner peace.
I meted a tree lady, a stone lady, and there was a tiefling that really ruled in the district.
Slowly but steady, the number is decreasing. Now he has a 9.
Rude. Well, I understand that there's many of us who have some biases against the outsiders, those who are outside the foreigners, but I can't imagine they could have been that bad.
Yeah, I mean, they called me To be honest, they call me something weird. Like they call me like I am not a tiefling. I think so. Oh well. Anyway.
That's well, most tieflings can't go into lamps. I admit that. That's who could it be? Was it an arbiter? Out of curiosity, I can only really think of one person that comes to mind that would cause so much of a fuss.
5 stars. Symbol. Yeah, it's 5 stars. Yeah, I think that was it. Arbiter. Black clothing, such things.
Did he have wavy horns, blue tips at the end?
As Aru trying to remember it, he only remembers how rude he was. I was not basing much detail to it, but I think he was most likely.
Zardarak, Olivenko, Shamara. Of course it would be him.
Oh, but enough about me. Tell me, how is your day been? I mean, it couldn't be that couldn't be that bad compared to us.
Currently, arguing within the Great Halls, trying to help Auntie with her goal of trying to end this slavery nonsense. It's been getting harder by the day, though.
Yeah. I mean, your auntie have a lot of people that visit her. Politics. Some nobles that possibly some nobles that trying to gain her favor. Such things.
Well, more on the end that unfortunately those who are slaveholders are presenting good enough arguments for the financial bits that we're unable to argue for the sake of trying to draw forth peace. Apparently the biases run deep and the coin runs deeper.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this situation ends. I mean, what were at least the sands are not get the sands are a little bit still far away to get to us. Apparently, the sands can look. Yeah, apparently the sand can lock me out of my lamp. It's weird.
That is strange. I mean, it's an extra dimensional space. Isn't it, Balthazar? Indeed. When I looked upon it, it was certainly of a quite strange make. I'd say almost a Nubian, but the design might be older.
Yeah, I have no idea. All I know, I am kind of here, and I just like to spend some magic out. Right, Grumble? Oh yeah. You cannot show that what I mean. But what do you think of Grumble? This whole sticky situation.
Well, it's all kind of weird, you see, and none of it really means a lot to me, apart from the fact to clear my name or kill those that made me go a bit insane.
Yeah, forgot to mention, Grumble is in the city structure, if you get what I mean.
I hold up my wrist.
Yeah, she looks. I see. Well, my grand apologies. For what reason? I hope it was a capture. There's been a lot of that happening of late. From what I've heard, many just getting captured out of the blue. No even attacks. It's quite an issue, not the more I read about it. Though those slavers are perhaps delighting in their expanded operations.
A tag they gave, a truth they fear, for even caged my song draws near. It shines like brass, but reeks of rust, a mark of rot, of broken trust.
Why would... I'm sorry, you're merely a kobold, correct?
I nod.
He kind of strokes his beard a little bit. Takes a large piece of cheese, starts, like, kind of absent-mindedly eating it. Well, this is just odd, to say the least. If that's the case, would you have the case number in particular that you were charged with? Maybe I could go take a look.
Well, you see, it wasn't me, but it was a kobold that had the same skin as me.
And I point to my scales, obviously referring to their red colour. And
I did kill him. I will say that. Because I've been following him, and he killed people like they were rats.
Well then, that's certainly awful. I'll try to look into it then. If that's the case, maybe you were wrongfully charged. I know the courts are well, but gold speaks a lot.
I believe that the evidence is thus. So, in truth, I think my case is fucked.
Yeah. As a
Poetry.
that statement is said, as Zaluna starts fretting over Grumble a bit while continually speaking to Rumble and Balthazar. What are you two doing in the city as the day comes to an end? Cardinal, Kinnear, and Raphael.
I guess
You P Daddy got cut out.
Yeah, you
You
got
hear the
cut
robot?
out.
let me.
That's
good. Now
That's so that is evil. Why is the
Yeah.
mic doing that? Can you repeat? Can you write it? Can you type it, please?
Or shout it.
Or that too.
Perhaps
I don't know.
yelling.
It feels like the mic is waiting for him to say, "Okay, so what I want to do is," and then it cuts. Like
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess I'd be visiting the museum.
Oh, true.
Yep.
He did say that.
Would you
Also,
want to go
the
with
quality
him, Grenadier,
increased.
or are you just kind of going to find a place to sleep for the night?
I think I'm going to find that place.
Okay, just want to double check, and yeah, we're gonna go to your thing. I just want to make sure if Grenadier is doing anything. Cardinaire, sorry.
Well, I'm just gonna look around the place.
Okay, gonna just explore the city a bit. Okay.
Yeah, try to find anything interesting. Maybe in Wyoming, crumbling.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you find me, Cardinier. If you find me, I'm gonna use you as a mid shield. I just gotta tell you, man. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably. But yes.
I'm gonna push you to the big guy. Go like, you go. And I'm gonna start running away.
You
Stop
deal
him.
with this. It's...
I choose you.
Exactly.
All right, so
Holy
going
type
up
weak
Raphael.
against the Inferno. Okay, sorry, I finished.
Yeah, as you go back to your Raphael. As the night's coming to a close, you start making your way to where is it on the city? I guess we should go to the city map.
I always forget where the museum is. Same.
And like I'm forgetting where the city's at too.
To be fair, it is a very big city, like enormous, so that makes sense.
Well, it's not an enormous city. This is actually a pretty small city from what it said for major cities, at least.
Great. Damn. I guess that's a 3 point. That you're talking probably like 3.5 cities, because holy shit.
Yeah, these cities are. It specifically said that Karat is a. Alkirat's not a. It's a large city, but it's not a. For essentially a world power, and especially one that's a major trading power, it's quite small.
Oh no, I meant like crammed with content. I meant like buildings, like amount of descriptions.
Oh yeah, fair. That's
Okay,
definitely,
okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a bit different. Hold up, where the hell is?
No, because like I know that Alkirat is crammed, like really crammed.
So 18. Oh, it's on the
God,
water.
the cops finally found me.
We will.
Yep.
But yes, as you make your way towards the river that is flowing from the ocean down past and through the city itself, you are able to actually reach it. Unfortunately, by the time you do, it is beginning to lock up for the night, as what looks to be a single scribe is locking the great doors to this massive building. Its massive dome, easily seen from a far distance, made of glass, held together by a frame of 8 separate spindly-looking golden beams that go across the outside. Oh, as she turns around. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you planning on going here for the day?
Well, yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to take a look around inside.
My greatest apologies. We lock up for the night, and everyone's already planning on going home. The only one left in there are the guards.
Well, couldn't you make an exception? It's just 10 minutes.
I certainly cannot, unfortunately. I just got my loan, and I'm only a minor archaeologist at this point. Maybe I can help you. If are you there anything you're looking for? I am quite familiar with many of things. Perhaps we could speak, and we can get some food. See it as an apology for having you come all this way.
Oh, well, I was hoping to find related to this symbol, and I just pull out the scroll here.
And she kind of, yeah, she leans in, her blue skin kind of almost fading into the darkness of the streets. As Alkirat's actually quite the dark city. Almost the vast majority of its population having dark vision. Only
yeah,
lit
true.
from a few far braziers and probably a torch or lantern you've been carrying with you as she looks over it. Oh, I've seen this symbol a few times. Not really sure what it means, unfortunately. It's always brought up in religious texts, though. Unfortunately, I'm no translator. The only person who's been able to do that is the archaeologist and one of the main directors of the museum, Rumbold Tomekeeper. And he just left on an expedition a day ago.
Where to?
He was heading to Crimson Keep to join the Great Pyramid expedition.
Well, that's a coincidence.
A very unfortunate coincidence, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, she kind of tilts her head to the side. Any reason in particular for unfortunate?
Well, we were on our on our way to that very same expedition, but we failed pretty badly.
You have my apologies for that.
Oh, it's paid no mind. Is there anyone else who might be able to help me?
Unfortunately, not. It's only Mr. I guess Doctor would be appropriate. Dr. Rumbold would be the only one.
Where would I be able to find this doctor?
You will never believe it.
I was gonna say,
Raphael, that's
Yeah.
the dude that was kidnapped.
you would know in character he's the person who got kidnapped that you didn't find with the other hostages, not hostages, kidnappees.
You should have let him realize. That would have been so much funnier.
Yeah, but his character would know, and I think he might have just forgot.
Okay. No, he absolutely did.
Oh man.
But she'd be like, well, if I have to stop my cat from trying to break a glass object, so hold up one sec.
Cats.
Really, Bonnie?
Really fiendish creatures, those. Dude, Raphael, I'm gonna tell you, the amount of self-restraint that I needed to do when you were like, oh, where can I find this guy? Oh, the expedition. What a coincidence. I was like, fucking, like, I was scratching. I was like, oh my god. What are the chances?
Yeah, unfortunately, she'd say if he wasn't with the expedition, then I presume at his home. But I would have seen him here today if that's the case. If he had the return, he's always looking over the artifacts we have, trying to learn more and more about the Nubians. A shame we're not getting as much funding as we'd like.
Well, about that guy, he might have gotten kidnapped.
Now I know that sounds bad.
You see her full pause, like face just that's not good. He's literally our greatest source of Nubian information. You must be joking.
Well, I did see him get carried away by a harpy. So
course, it's Beatstroke. Haven't they done enough? Reading our
Oh,
war
but
caravans
don't you
and
worry.
such.
We are gonna find it for sure.
now that we have actual personal shit going on, absolutely.
Well, I hope that that's the case. I presume the Sultana will send someone as well. I must. I'm sorry. I'm Elisa, but I must go tell the others. Have a good day. As she literally gives a short little bow and then scurries off full speed as she is realizing that the greatest archaeological mine and the only person who knows the Anubian language has been kidnapped and is
Good one,
rapidly
Raphael.
going to go warn the rest of her guild.
You've created mass panic in the entire like archaeologist guild. That's awesome. With one swift move. No,
Well,
Raphael.
what can you do?
He has
Do-
caused anarchy.
Do more, do more. That's actually awesome.
I don't think I can do much worse.
No. Surely we can go lower. Don't worry, I'll help you. Jesse Wyoming knows really a lot about that.
As moving away. Do Dragonborn have Dark Fishermen? I forget. So many.
No, they
races
do not.
and don't.
Some of them do. There's a few variants from Explorer's Guide to Wildmount that do. The Raven Knights and the Dragonbloods.
So in the new edition, they have in the 2014 they don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2014. I know they don't, but that's a thing that was
Yeah.
what one used to make his character with.
Yeah. Oh well.
Let me see. I just want to make sure of one thing. Chromatic.
The 2014 have it, 2014 not. So carry on.
Yeah, no. Even the Fizban's one do not have anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're wandering the streets, unfortunately, while it's still quite the sight to see, a city of both grandeur and trade, essentially so overfilled with it that it's turned itself to the arts, expanding upon it and turning this place into a place of beauty. As even though there's very limited light, the braziers only being on the most well-lit paths, you're able to grab a torch. Doesn't take much to get one on hand, seeing as you already have them in your inventory. Set it alight and travel through. You can see many people are enjoying their time at the variety of taverns and pleasure houses and other such exotic locales. Many others you can hear roars from the great Colosseum, as apparently some event is happening within, as you spend many hours upon your travels, just enjoying the city itself before trying to find a place to sleep. Until eventually, as you reach the easternmost section, tucked against one wall, a overcrowding of buildings, almost haphazardly built upon one another. As running down the street, hyperventilating, you can see a familiar face as someone that you had ran
You
into
gotta be
before.
fucking kidding me. Come
As-
on.
You could see Jesse essentially running at you full speed. You only kind of know him as the human that you kind of helped up.
Help, quote unquote.
Helped up.
What's that?
What do you say?
That was like a person running at me.
You're just saying this out loud. I'm just like running towards your direction, like the policeman from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I just get. Do I get to his like proximity?
Yeah, you do get to his proximity. Currently, you don't think you've been spotted.
Okay, so I'm like, I am being chased. You seem like a good cleric. You seem like a good man. I need help. Do you have any place where I can have sanctuary?
And you think I just carry it for the one?
Can you repeat that again, please?
You just think I just carry it for a little one?
So, I'm like, okay, well, I guess there's no more church other than the Asmodeus one. I'll go Sambone. Do you have a house?
You know, there's actually a few different churches actually within.
We're so back. Okay, I just need to find another. Yeah.
The issue is you really don't know where any of those churches are.
I am a religious dude. Do you know where any possible church is? Hypothetically speaking.
Well,
roll me a perception check, would you?
Would it be perception or religion? I'm actually asking. I have no idea.
Perception to find the place. It's not like it's like I religiously know there's a church here.
Okay.
I pray hard
Sorry.
enough a church spawns from the ether.
he just somehow materializes a church right behind him. I'm like, oh damn, didn't see that.
Hey, look at that.
I kind of forgot how to roll in roll 20.
Oh, no problem.
You
It's
just click on the skill.
I don't really have the character sheet inside roll 20, so I can just click on the skill.
the upper left part of the screen. You should have like a dice like icon on it. Okay, here's
I
the
don't
plan.
think
Here's the gist of it. You're gonna share your screen. This is how we get it. This is what
You can just type / roll 1d20.
roll
That's a possibility. Yeah, I can do that too.
14. And that's a 15, I think.
Yeah. As a as you kind of think back on your travels, you think there might be a few, but they'd be on the other side of the city from here.
Fuck. Okay.
You don't have a really good face. Are you okay?
I am telling you, I am being chased.
Well, I see no one else behind you.
I gotta clench my fist in fury, and I'm like, okay. You know what? Is the
Roll me another
Colosseum-
perception check, by the way.
Do I? I'm me?
No, not you. I'm talking
Oh.
to
Phew,
Yeah,
thank
no.
God.
Cardinier. Roll me a perception check.
13.
How do you have a +1 perception?
As you look to the walls and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, it's like not too bad. Kind of looking about, seeing him hyperventilate. Like, I don't see you being chased. You see a glint for but a moment of light upon something steel-like as poor unfortunate Jesse is suddenly attacked by chains that have literally dragged themselves from on top of buildings. As you're now being horrifically essentially chained up and left for dead. As
Cardinier, if I get out of these chains, I am killing you with my bare hands. That's it.
I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you so many times.
Well, those things don't seem too friendly.
Oh, I'm sure they just want to hug.
I want to cast Sanctuary on.
You
on
could
my
do
own.
that! Why can't do what I had for sanctuary?
That
You
is
did this all the time.
amazing. That is amazing. You're like,
Unfortunately,
oh,
we're gonna roll attacks first. As
yeah. No, he brought it on himself. That's brilliant.
yeah, as I'm gonna cast sanctuary on myself. What a cleric! What a cleric! That's yeah.
Killing
Plus
you.
8
I am definitely punching your lights out after this. Oh my God.
18, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, that hits.
Nice just music.
Alright.
Hold up. My music is not liking me. Why is it playing the same to do main theme?
Oh, this is the main theme. Oh, kind of banger. Mm. So wait, let me get this clear then. I want to be fully sure. So you cast the sanctuary on yourself.
I wanted to cast it on yourself.
Oh, thank God. Fucking-
Yeah, unfortunately, actually, you're able to cast it ahead of it because you do see them. So, Sanctuary disadvantage on attacks, right?
yeah, that's kind of.
Eh.
Well, actually, is it or is it like wisdom? Let me check.
I think it might be a wisdom save.
It says wisdom saves.
Good one. Good one.
Oh, you're very lucky then, because these things don't have wisdom saves. They don't have anything towards that. As you see them jump forward, trying to slam into you, wrap around your throat as these 4 chains reach out to you, and unfortunately are repelled as you see Cardinier is able to place his hand upon you, as suddenly around your feet a holy symbol has formed, as beneath you, almost like a shadow. Which deity did you decide to follow?
And what?
For
Which
now, it was gonna be
deity did you
Bahamut.
choose? Bahamut? It was Bahamut still?
For now, but like
Okay.
that may be prompt to change. Who knows?
Okay. He's got a session to figure. Yeah, once again, you got a session to figure out the rest of your stuff.
Okay.
Actually, let me send this screen. In the meantime, while this is happening, I'm gonna snip the part in Tasha's where there's like some gods of peace in the peace domain section. Continue, please.
Yep, just change to some music. Hold up.
Well, I will not be killing you anymore, Cardinier. You did save my ass over there. Here. Snipping.
Why can I hear the Sands of Doom music when it's not the Sands of Doom music that's playing? What the hell's going on here?
I don't hear anything right now.
If I'm being,
I think Fantasy Plus is doing a weird.
if I'm being honest, I haven't heard any music at all since the beginning. I don't even
Oh,
know.
you haven't heard it? You haven't heard any
Really?
music at all?
No.
Damn, I'm special.
Hold up.
Esmo, did you open the fantasy?
Link, yeah.
The fantasy link.
What,
Esmo.
what
In the
fantasy?
Playtest 2 chat.
Ah, that's why.
Oh, right.
Oh, you didn't open the
Except-
music at the very beginning. That would explain much.
Well, that explains.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, just because of the recording, I'm not going to add it now because it's just going to be weird. So I will make sure I put it from the beginning next time because otherwise it's just going to be odd.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Now the music's actually. Why can I still hear the main theme of Sands of Doom? What the hell is going
I
on?
hear something different. Hold up,
I
hold
hear
up.
something
You hear
different.
something different? Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's just on my end. I think it's just
Yeah.
like an audio glitch. Okay.
I think you're
hold on.
bound to hear Sands of Doom main theme, but we're not listening to that right now. It's like intense a little.
Good. Now it's playing the one I'm expecting. Yeah. Yeah, as on your hand, and as you see the chains are repulsed by this sigil beneath of a silver dragon, you look up as soon as the chains have finished trying to strangle the poor human in front of you, as in the distance at the end of this alleyway, maybe 100 feet back, you see a overly large human, chains roiling beneath its skin, literally pushing against it and making it look like snakes are slithering and pressing against it, almost as if grasping out elsewhere, exiting through wounds in his flesh, wrapping around him. Blackened chains with hooks upon them can be seen, as the still essentially in a wife beater and hammer short and in parachute shorts, well, not shorts, pants, man, scarred face looks out at you with two red dots gleaming in the darkness.
My eyes are locked to this individual as I just tell Carter to, we gotta run! And I just like, I'm just gonna start running.
All
All right,
what did you say? So
as soon as you run, both of you guys are going to get hit with attacks of opportunity.
Wait, I don't because of the wisdom, right? Or is he in range?
He's in range to actually make attacks through them now,
It's
so
over.
he can actually do the wisdom save if it's necessary.
Carter, just to make sure of one thing, what is the level of your character right now?
Rolled a natural one.
Oh, that's
As
good.
another chain tries to lash out at you, unfortunately it rebounds off the barrier of Sanctuary, literally slamming against it, roiling upward as it tries to wrap around your leg and sent flying backward from the spell itself. While coming for you, Cardinier, 15 hit?
Oh god.
I don't think it does.
What is your armor class?
It's 16 without the
Oh,
shield.
yeah.
I keep it.
Holy shit.
You're able to essentially leap over it as the chain tries to literally hook you around the leg, trying to drag you to the ground. As you're able to just barely jump over it, and you just keep sprinting forward.
Why does he attack me?
All right,
You
what are
did
guys
help
doing?
me.
What?
You got a guy 100 feet
Well,
behind
okay.
you and a whole bunch of chains chasing after you.
Fair enough. I keep running.
Just whatever you do, don't stop running. This guy is tough not to crack. You don't fight it. Just run and let's. Again, I'm gonna repeat this while we're running. Do you have a home? Do you actually have a house?
Well, no.
Oh, we're gonna have to go to the wasteland and live there, apparently. Okay. I have a plan. He is too distracted for two of us right now, and he's looking for me. If we stick together, we may actually survive the night. But now, we are in the slums, right?
Yeah.
DM?
I didn't understand what you said, dude.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my mouth. We're in the slums, right?
Yep, you're in the slums. Yep.
Okie dokie. We gotta get out of the slums. Actually, anywhere else is still dangerous. Map. Okay, so, Cardinal, I want you to look at the map.
Okay.
So we're here, like around here, close to the fucking. Wait. I have a plan, Cardinal. We did the Colosseum currently right now has a spectacle, right?
Yep.
Going
currently.
on. What if we go inside the Colosseum? If we go inside the Colosseum, there's already a spectacle going on. They wouldn't have this guy just start fighting people in there. If we're in a crowded place,
You want to get in the Coliseum to start fighting with even more people?
No. I want to go into the Colosseum and meld with the people there. We act like we are, oh yeah, whatever is going on, whatever they're doing over there, we just like celebrate.
It's about to become the spectacle.
They're gonna push me in the middle. They're gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't know this side fight was gonna happen. Fuck, dude, I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna start screaming, this is not a fight, this is real, every time it gets my turn. Like, what do you think? Do you have a better idea? Do we go to the actual desert and we try to make it out of the desert?
Hey, go to the Beastlands, which isn't the desert, so isn't as lethal.
Ah, yes. We gotta take the 20-day trip to the Beastlands to survive this one guy with chains.
It's not
Actually,
even
yeah.
a 20-day. It's not even a 20-day. It's literally on the other side. It's allowing because you don't want to go into the desert.
Oh, damn. It's that close. Are you thinking what I'm... Okay. So we got three options.
Or at least,
Beastlands?
well, the Beastlands is close by. It is definitely the Badlands out there, but the Beastlands are connected to it by maybe like a couple days. You're right.
Yeah, okay. What do you think, Cardonier? I just met you, but you did save my life. You're like a brother to me.
Let's go to the Coliseum then.
Okay. Either way, it's like the closest option. Let's go there. We're running to the Colosseum.
Run into the Coliseum.
Yes. Wait, I'm seeing in the map. There's a gate nearby. We could use that if the Colosseum plan goes haywire. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, excellent plan, Cardinier. It's all coming together finally. Okay, so yeah, we're running to the Colosseum.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
Okay, so what is the armor that you're wearing, Cardinier?
Yeah, I think my armor gives me disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, you're in heavy
Right.
armor. Yeah.
That's the disadvantage on the -1. This is the great duo. That is going to be an 8. I'm actually getting a lower number each roll. I cannot believe it. I got a 10, a 9, and now an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you keep running, you think you escape into a hook chain burst out of one wall right in front of your face.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. It's gonna once again go for Jesse, seeing as he doesn't know he's sanctuaried yet. Oh, you're lucky. It's a natural one. As the chain bursts, you're able to slide beneath it as it goes goes to try to hit someone, misses you entirely as a second one launches out from the wall on the other side, going for Cardiner instead, roiling and slashing about with a massive meat cleaver-like hook on the other side. That's from Nana Wisdom. What? I rolled a 1 and I've rolled a 1, 7, 1, and a 3. Jeez whiz, what is this? As you're able to keep running, making turns.
I loaded your dice. I'm sorry, DM.
If you loaded my dice, I'll come for you. I will come for you. There's no escape for that.
You will swim the entire ocean to get me, I know. Sorry.
I can just book a ticket. I have my passport.
Sensible.
Both behind you.
It's gonna pop up, be like, man, how's it going? But yes, as you continue running, you're able to make some further distance, but you don't know if you've lost him yet. At least enough that you're safely able to make your way to the Coliseum. As while you're heading in that direction, you can just hear the rattling of chains throughout this entire area. It sounds like they're everywhere, like snakes and serpents. And then you realize that's actually a snake that you almost stepped on. As roll me as it's gonna try to bite you. Not Cardinier. You, Jesse.
Jesse. I knew it was gonna be me. I was just waiting for my
black
name.
cobra that you just weren't able to see because you don't have dark vision. As you're just running blindly, not really paying attention, just trying to get away as far as you can, as safely as you can, away from whatever the hell that guy is in the corner.
That
And
guy's actually gonna be
unfortunately,
me. This.
You step upon a black. Well, looks like a black cobra. Might be something worse.
Isn't
Wisdom
that like
save?
something really bad?
It makes its wisdom save. Yay! Finally. Does it
Oh,
hit?
God.
Yes, it does.
I knew it. I hate snakes so much. Call me Indiana Jones. Holy shit.
All right, so a poison. So it's just a normal poisonous snake. Let's roll me a con save, by the way, against its poison.
Okay. I'm proficient in that. Oh, that's good. Thank God. That's a 7.
Yeah,
I hate
unfortunately
snakes
not.
so much. I hate snakes so much.
Oh, why is this a poisonous snake? This isn't the. Yeah, it's a poison.
Oh yeah, this is my super black viper with the poison that kills someone in one touch.
He's gonna eat
Yeah,
your
no, this is just
face.
yeah, you take 1 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Okay, well that's not too bad. I'm still good.
As you get bit and you just feel like something pumping in your veins. You feel slowed for a second, like your entire world goes wobbly as venom is pumped into your veins as it releases, hisses at you, and slithers away.
Hey, Cardinier, I'm feeling kind of dizzy.
All right, roll me one more stealth check, guys.
Was it a snake? Did it bite you?
I think it was, dude. I think it was. Do you know, there's actually been a lot of snakes lately in the slums. It's kind of an infestation. I got a 5!
It's just going down.
No! Dude.
All right, roll me another stealth
my
card
God.
in here.
Might I use a spare the dying on me? Or
No,
if he...
roll another d20.
Oh, okay.
D20 stealth.
Oh my God, we're fucking stupid! Oh,
Yeah, as rolling. Okay, finally he beats the damn wisdom save. Takes him for ages. As see if he's able to hit. Oh, he hits.
It's
As
a pleasure to know you.
you hear, "Told you can't run, Mr. Jesse." As suddenly, instead of what you were expecting, a chain, no, it's a hand that goes bursting through a wall ahead of you, grabs you by the throat, and lifts you up.
It's Nemesis. Okay, I'm gonna die. So what do I take?
Thankfully, it's a grapple. He decided to make a grapple attack instead of actual damage, so you get to avoid this. As you see Cardinier, as you keep running, don't even realize it for a second until you look behind you, and you see Jesse literally be dragged up a wall from an arm that's extending out of a small plywood wall, or maybe light sandstone.
Help! Help me!
I stop running and yell, Jesse!
Alright, what are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to break the grapple?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame to try to distract
Torch
him.
the hand. Alright, cast Sacred Flame.
Yeah, okay.
It's a dex save, right?
Yes.
Rolled a 6. Ugh. Yes, you're able to hit, and your flame comes out of the sky, slamming the hand to your hiss. Damn it! Stop trying to run, Mr. Wyoming. As unfortunately, the squirt can literally forces him to release as the holy flame stays upon his hand, lighting him up as he starts trying to wave it away, trying to put it out, only for the flame to spread across his hand as he has to slam it into the dust, retracting it from the other side, slamming it back into the wall, trying to just put it out.
Oh fuck, dude! You fucking saved my life twice. What the fuck? Okay, I just don't believe what I just saw. I never thought this would actually work, and I just stand up immediately and start running again. If he just starts chasing again, like getting to catch up, I'm gonna use my No, I'll do it for later. I'll do it for later.
Last bit of moxie.
Yeah, my one last of Moxie, but I'm thinking of I don't know if using Brace Up for temporary hit points to be more resilient or the dash. I'll think about it. I'm gonna keep it for now, but just still like a one last time resort.
Yeah, no. As you hear him cursing out in a language you don't understand, as you dash forward, you can see the Colosseum inside, the crowds. As you sprint into them, you shove into someone kind of looking like, "Hey, where are you going? Hey, don't do that. Watch your hands!" As you rush into this crowd, you find that you're free. As you're within this crowd, you're no longer being chased from, or at least from what it seems, as you hope your presumption is correct, that this stalking horror bound in chains will not come out into the public, to not begin causing chaos amok, as you find yourselves suddenly in a throng of people leaving the Colosseum from an event.
Fuck, they are leaving now. Okay, I look at Cardinier, surprised. My plan worked. Can't believe it.
I mean, kind of.
Your mic's done that thing again, buddy, when you muted and unmuted.
Yeah, you're quieter again.
Okay.
By the way.
Give me a second. Sorry, I have to unmute sometimes because now it should be fixed. What about
Yes, yep.
now? There you go. Oh, that's weird. Anyways, so I just am like, I'm just surprised. People are already leaving from the event, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna. Oh, dude. The problem is, okay. I just look at Cardinal and goes like, I don't know how to thank you. I pretty much just saved my skin. That guy was very eager of catching me. I've probably not seen the light of day if he did. Your name was... Actually, I don't even know your name.
I'm Cardonier. We
Pleasure.
might want to get out of here before you thank me.
Yeah. But the problem is I don't know where. My house is probably being watched. And you don't have one, apparently.
Well, I think most places will be better than near that guy.
Yeah, near the slums. That makes sense.
Before we start going, I want to cast Cure Wounds on Wyoming.
Thank you, dude. Actually, I don't really need it, but you know what? Yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, you don't look pretty good right now.
To be fair, I'm sure if that man hit me with a chain attack, I would be like dead. Like that would have actually gone like, oh, that's 32, and I'm like, okay, that's good enough.
2d6 plus 4, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it would not have been a great time for you, to say the least.
cleric healing.
Oh,
Oh wow, what do you roll? Oh, you rolled a 2d6 plus 4. You misunderstood. No, it's a 1d8 for.
okay. Okay.
Read the description. No, 2d6 plus 4 would have been the fucking damage that we've taken from the chains of that guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's the same. It's the same number.
It's the same.
Same conclusion, dude. All
That's
roads lead
hilarious.
to Rome, man. So, what is
Was
your
it
wisdom
plus?
modifier?
1, so it's an 8.
Okay, good enough. That actually puts me back to full health. This is the beginning of a great friendship. I can see it. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna follow the mass and try to get as much people as possible. This guy's gonna be on the like mixed with them too. Fuck. Cardoin, do you know where like the other people lived?
Do I know? I don't think I know.
No, you would not know. Not at all.
Okay.
We're fucked. I actually don't have an idea. If we're fast, I'm pretty sure we could try to get some kind of safety or haven in the palace quarter. Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this could be a good idea, but the lady that helped us before with the Tiefling guy, you know, the racist guy, she could help us, I'm pretty sure, if we try to find her house. Maybe. It's either that or we face that guy alone.
Well,
And let me tell you, no.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, dude.
All right, man. I was waiting.
Yeah, don't worry me.
Okay, Mario.
Well, we can. It's worth a try. Let's see the lady.
Let's go, and we're gonna go to the bazaar and try to find Evangeline's like shop. Basically,
Yeah,
we're
no,
we're gonna
you
try
thought
to
you could
stay with the most amount of people. Like
Yeah.
if
You're
like
seeking
for
the
example,
crowd
I want to
to
leave this
avoid
clear.
getting cornered by yourself.
Like I want to leave this clear. If Evangeline's route, like if we go to the bazaar and the bazaar is like nobody's going to the bazaar, then tell me, because I am not going to the bazaar if there's nobody in the bazaar. Like people are safety. If we stay alone, we're dead.
Okay. Very nice.
Sorry, I'm a schizophrenic. I'm a professional schizophrenic. I know exactly how these people work. Anyways, yeah, don't trust your shadow.
You're easily able to do so as you're essentially following the crowds, heading into the bazaar. As even this late at night, people are still hawking wares and otherwise haven't closed up shop just yet, and you're able to make your way back to Evangeline's shop, also known as the Verdant Grove. As you reach the place, kind of rush through the vines and plant life so fast that they can't even open up fully for you before entering. It's like, welcome to my... Oh, hello again. Brings you here at this hour.
Evangeline,
Are you alright?
no, I'm not alright. We're not alright. I have a favor to ask you. If it's not too much to ask, but do you have any chance of? Do we have any chance of staying the night in your house or your shop? Just, we imagine you are someone resilient, and we kind of need protection right now.
For what reason?
A thug is chasing us. A magician can turn snakes into chains or chains into snakes. I'm not sure, but it's a man that I've never seen before, and his strength is natural. I don't know of anyone else to go, and it's either
Fine.
this or we try to survive the night out there.
Fine. You can stay here. Just go. You can already sell some plants shifting about. Go rest in the back. There should be a place for you to rest.
Thank you. I owe you whatever you need, okay? I owe you a favor.
I'll keep that in mind. Go. Rest, both of you. You look like death.
Okay. I guess Cardinal, I'm sorry. You gotta probably have a problem with loan sharks now too. Sorry, dude. I gotta put you my problem. Okay. So yeah, we're staying there. That's pretty much it.
Yep. As everyone is going about their wares, finding their places for the night, whether it be for it's 5 silver pieces, by the way, for an inn room somewhere. Raphael, just as a heads up. Finding either a spot within an inn or currently finding protection with Evangeline within the Verdant Grove, or being placed into the lap of luxury, enjoying a wonderful night with the Sultana's niece up within the Ruby Court. Our many party members certainly have many interesting things in their future. With that said, though, as the night comes to a close, we will also bring this session to a close, as we end another session of Stanza Doom.
Yeah. Peak.
I was so
cinema.
I was so happy that you were that you decided to have that for your backstory. He was like, you have an excellent way to have a debt collector.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm glad I like those bonds as much as you do.
Gonna take your soul, bitch.
I was unbelievably tempted because technically he has all right to invoke the contract to just try to take your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want my soul where it is.
6% daily until the debt is repaid.
Yeah, he took out a very big loan from me to get gear and stuff like that.
Dude, I needed nice gear.
You know what's even suckier is that some of the gear and stuff was you had shipped ahead of you, so it would actually be at the caravan. So
God
some
damn
of
it!
that stuff is unfortunately somewhere at the Great Caravan.
I forgot to pick that up. Oh shit! I wasted money. Oh god, they're gonna kill me. Okay, Cardonier, this is the plan. I have a plan, and it's an excellent plan. Okay, so tomorrow at early morning, we're gonna go. Okay, and listen closely. We're gonna go to the wasteland. We're gonna walk right through it, and then we're gonna get the Kunokin Keep. We're gonna go to the pyramid, and we're gonna become filthy rich, so I can pay this debt. Because I don't know how I'm gonna survive here.
I mean, sounds good.
Excellent.
But yeah, let's get the RP experience, because that's the only RP experience you're getting.
Copy that.
Unfortunately, you're not getting any experience from running away from the debt collector.
That's good enough. I'll take it. I
Okay,
prefer
okay.
that.
My character attuned to a new magic item. I assume you attuned to the Midnight Wheel, right?
Yes, I did. I did. Yes,
So
yeah.
you get that. Yeah, you get that one. My character invoked their bond, ideal, or flaw to make a meaningful impact during gameplay.
Not really.
My character developed a new or existing relationship in a meaningful way. You met a whole bunch of people. A character discovered a piece of interesting, useful, and/or secret lore about the world or an NPC. Okay, I have to go grab my cat before she goes break glass. 1 second.
My goodness, what a fiend cat.
Well, we technically figured it out. Wait, I am not a tiefling.
You're a tiefling. It's just the other guy is like racist as fuck. That's it. It's just like you're like half a tiefling, you know?
Piece of interesting, useful, or secret lore about the world or an NPC.
I have a man chasing after me. That's all the lore I know.
And
I was gonna say,
I suppose me and Aru kind of shared a bit of lore with each other, but I think we did that last time as well. So
I'm fine for counting that because that's interesting. Character used a skill or spell to solve a problem in an interesting and meaningful way. Sanctuary doesn't count, and no one else cast spells. The party undertook a perilous journey that took time to complete. No, actually, yes, you've returned. No, I gave you the XP last time for that.
You did,
right?
yeah.
So unfortunately, no. A character failed a significant role that resulted in a wasted resource, a negative relationship with an NPC, an injury, or other major drawback.
Yep.
So, all right, the character took action that made impact in the world or local area for better or for worse. Yes, you have, in a multitude of ways. Inciting panic. Good job, Raphael.
Let's go. We get XP for that. Let's go, Raphael. The guild is gonna be so happy tomorrow. I cannot wait for the newspapers.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can do like some kind of like, oh no, I like
so
the BD.
50. So 250 each, by the way, for experience.
Copy that. 100 what?
250.
250.
250.
Okay.
The newspapers you're talking about are going to come with a wanted poster.
So
I think.
each of us get 250.
Yep, each.
Yes.
Okay, so
And-
odd.
And what's funny about this is you have no idea what your quote unquote tank and also person who's going to show up tomorrow in Mace.
Oh, four.
Yeah.
24 points away from a level up.
And so close.
I'm gonna go to eat dinner. I have a little bit of a rush. I shall be talking with you all another day. Bye bye.
See ya, bud.
Incredible session. Bye bye. Goodbye. See you
And he's dead. That's what we're confirming. And he's gone.
Then he's dead. Alright.
Typical evil.
That was a
move.
good game. Get good RP. Welcome to the team, Linker. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, most of it.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
about to ask. Yotal about what does he think about my friendship of a homeless man and the quite literally princess of the city.
Very cool.
Yep, and also you got to find the fun, weird nonsense that even Hint didn't know about for Aru. He has weird nonsense.
Yep, I have weird nonsense, and Grumble can talk to me and only me in normal way. Kind of depressing to be honest.
For you or for me?
Kind of both.
Very good, mate. Very good.
I really hope I make it next session.
And I've got a little something to show you guys from from today. 1 second. Let me just do this. So this is titled Jesse's going to get his soul stolen. Here we go.
Is this what you're doing in the background? Just like kill it. Let me just.
Yeah.
That's great. That's...
Jesse.
Jesse.
Jesse, no.
So, save myself.
Jesse, no. Jesse,
He's gonna get back here. And he's gonna be like, what's this?
Yeah. I'm tempted to have that as like just the entire episode's picture.
Good time. We're after this. It's the Sultana talk, and then we actually get to some proper questing. That'll be pretty.
Yep. Yep, I am excited for it. There is many things to do. Cyber, I don't know if they're going to do it next session, but I will tell you what I vote for the quests. You know, if I'm
Yeah.
not making
Make sure. Yeah. Please make sure to tell me the votes, so I can take you into account at least.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm gonna bounce because I have to go do a few chores and nonsense, and then I gotta
Cool.
finish prepping for the next game. Also, actually, gaming, I would love to hear your opinions upon the Psycho Ranger squad because those guys are fun.
Oh, sure. I'll have probably tomorrow because today's my day's almost done and I'm tired as hell. But yeah, definitely. Because they're balanced around what level? Like 6th or so?
Oh, they're